hello to anyone who might be listening to this, but we are, at this point in time, considering adding a new member to our group, Jake, or Jacob, as his friends call him. Say hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake. He will show up mid-session, unannounced, seemingly uninvited, but don't worry. He is here to potentially join us, and as someone recording from the future, I will say that he does. So, just a heads up to anyone who's watching. All right, say goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Jake.
Thank you. Are we good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me get my thesaurus out.
Ooh.
Your Thesaurus Rex.
You already have to turn to the thesaurus. It's week 4.
I need to go through the list in
He's considering
order
it to be
so
a
I
list.
know what words I've done. All right. Here we go. Hello, everybody. We are Vesta, Umbra, and intros are challenging. So we're gonna get right into the recap. So
wait, didn't you use challenging before?
No, I used arduous
last week.
No, what?
So last session began as you guys were heading out into the park district proper to investigate and speak with Renshaw the Druid, a man who you learned to be connected with all 3 of the shops, the flower shops, that had been thieved and robbed from and vandalized. You met him. He seemed rather agreeable, and he gave you as much information as he could muster in relation to your investigation. He spoke about, the contracts that he formed, the kind of bureaucracy, the bureaucratic system that the Druids use to sell off some of their land for civilian use and profit. And in doing so, he got a couple of leads from him. First things first, he described that some of his groundskeepers, or some groundskeepers nearby, had recently lost a couple of shovels and tools, which is not in and of itself uncommon, but the amount that they lost in a short span of time piqued his interest somewhat. Additionally, you got a list of people who Renshaw had denied contract with, who had come to him seeking to form a contract with the Druids to build a flower shop, and he denied them for one reason or another. Investigating both, the list of denied patrons appeared to be a dead end. Everyone on that list was either dead, one executed for his crimes, one killed in an accident, and the third one left Throtwin as a soldier. However, on the tool front, you guys discovered that the groundskeepers who had lost their tools had actually illegally sold them to somebody they described as an olderish big man wearing big black cloaks. They also described to you a location where he had asked them to kind of not bother as part of this deal. Taking this information, you went directly to that location using Sable's guise of an illustrator to go and get into the deep glades, where you found a little hideout covered in roses, stolen roses more likely, a couple tools, and a couple hastily left behind clothing, within which you found payment stubs to the Krekware Tavern near the edge of Petal Runway. You killed some scorpions. They wanted to eat you, so it's just. And you guys headed back out, delivered a painting, and as the afternoon comes rearing toward you, you are tired, and you guys last time decided you probably wanted to find a place to rest. So, right now, your leads point you to the Krekware Tavern, where you might be able to find a bed for the night. And what are you gonna do?
Can you spell Krekware Tavern, please?
So needy.
I know. Take it up with my lawyer.
Yeah, we'll move back
that's
to
exactly how I had it.
this. +2 to intelligence. I'm
That's
kidding.
crazy you had it like that.
I'm starting to learn how Corey spells things.
This is true.
So while we're standing outside of it, I suppose I'll probably look to Lyra because I feel closest with her so far. Just be like, so this is a tavern and an inn.
Oh, it is?
Well, it's what it says.
I look up at it. Does it say tavern and inn?
It just says Krekware Tavern. The sign itself, though, is quite devastated by time. It looks like there hasn't been much upkeep here. It could, half the sign is falling away, but you don't see it yourself.
Lysander, you have very good eyesight. I think it says Kraken Townshare. Calx, does that say Kraken Townshare to you too?
Lyra, can you not read?
No, she can read. She's just,
I turn around with the most offended face at
I'm
Skyler.
not trying to say that that's a bad thing. I just wanted to know if you could read.
So they can read.
Okay.
I can't believe you! We've only known each other for a day, and you think I'm illiterate? And that's a big word.
Oh, that is a big word.
To be fair, Lyra, you did just
Calx. It's weather worn. It's old. Okay? I took a guess.
You were told the correct answer, and then you actively read it wrong in front of
Excuse me,
everyone.
that it is Krekware Tavern.
Hey, it's very far away.
You need
You-
glasses.
as you
Maybe
point-
that could
as
be
you-
the
As you
problem.
point to show how very far away it is, your hand bumps against the sign and it kind of a little bit.
Lyra,
It's so far!
Lyra,
Lyra, if you need spectacles, I would be so honored to help you pick some that go with your outfits.
Thunderstorm here. I absolutely do not need spectacles. I have 20/32 vision. I am absolutely fine. And I storm into the tavern.
Okay.
Vision seems to be in
We'll
I
go
don't
with
even know
that.
if 2032
My-
is possible.
my new
I
friend is
believe-
No.
I'm not exactly sure, but do you see a distance? Oh yeah, I mean you have bad vision.
I just looked it up.
2032?
It means you
It's
have
like,
bad
that's pretty
vision
bad.
because you see 20 feet the distance somebody or the same level of accuracy that somebody who is normal would see 32 feet.
Yeah.
What
So
is
you're like,
yeah? What is
Um,
Lyra's perception score? Because maybe she does need glasses.
Oh my gosh, no. I think I actually have really good perception. I have +3.
That's we'll see. Maybe you do need glasses. Maybe that'll happen.
I'm farsighted. I'm not nearsighted.
But
my friend is gone. I meant to ask her. You can exchange money here to sleep, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better than sleeping in the street.
You know,
I'll
I
walk
think
in
you
with my
can
purse.
also get
You-
food here.
Lysander, you have a flashback to the time you tried to curl up beneath a stairway, and you woke up to the owner of the house beating you with a bludgeon and and forcing you to run away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Lyra, you
Yes.
angrily boom, burst in, throw the door open, and inside, you may have heard a little bit of, the low din of people talking, of a group of people talking outside. But the second you open the door, you hear everyone quickly stop talking. That very noticeable sound of you entered a room where there was chatter, and now there is no longer any chatter. And you look around and you see in this somewhat dingy, mildewy smelling tavern, the kind of dark, dimly lit to an extent, a collection of rugged and dirtier looking men sitting at the tables, eating simple food, playing cards, rolling dice. It's not hard to spot that nearly every single person in here has at least a dagger. You see maybe two or three serving maids. They also have daggers. All look directly at you.
Lyra tenses up. She goes,
The battle map just to psych us out.
um,
Oh my god, he's
what's to do?
All right, so I will need some.
Lyra like busts through what I imagine are like saloon style doors and just like busts through and it's like
Yeah, and everyone's looking at you now.
You know how to stop a room.
Good evening, and I bow. Hello everyone, and I will saunter the coolest way I know how to saunter my way over to the barkeep.
Roll
So I like
performance.
try to buff up my chest and look really big.
Roll performance.
Why am I not a bard?
You are
I
doing
don't know.
a
There's only one
Lyra's.
person who can answer the question.
Woo! Let's go.
Hey!
You saunter menacingly, well, as menacing as you can manage, toward the
I
bar.
like imagine I like spit on the floor once to be like ha-too. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Ha-too.
Ha-too.
Everyone else, you filter in. Everyone is still looking at Lyra, but most people are like kind of like looking between everyone new and Lyra. Just quiet throughout the building.
Hello, barkeep.
And the barkeep, who has a tankard of ale in his hands, and in the other hand, another tankard of ale, though this one's for a customer.
Oh, dang.
He just looks at you and he's just like,
Right, absolutely. Skyler, my associate, has business with you. And I look to Skyler.
I do.
I'm just the muscles of our group.
Does she need a lozenge?
Oh, schneid.
My throat always sounds like this.
We walked in. I assume we have now.
yeah, you've all walked in.
Hello. How are you?
The barkeep, his eyes remain straight, but his head just turns toward you, Skyler.
It's so nice to meet you. Why don't you put those down and then we can get to talking about business in a moment.
Starts drinking from one of the mugs.
Brilliant. Okay, well, a few of us are looking for lodging for tonight. Could we speak to you about that, or is there someone else that we need to go through?
He will, one mug down, he will slide the other mug to this guy here, who, he's like the only guy at the bar. He's like head down on the table, and as the mug slides over to him, he'll just reach out and grab it without moving his head.
Nice catch.
And he will step forward and lean against the tavern and squint real hard at you guys.
Lyra, what is wrong with your voice? What has happened?
I always sound like this, Lysander.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't believe her, Lysander. She's just trying to trick you. You're right.
Lodging.
Why would you do that?
We need lodging!
Now, what I want to know is this. Was a couple cushy upper city dwellers coming into my tavern and expecting a damn thing?
Upper
Do you know?
City.
Don't
Yeah,
you got
what?
enough? Don't you guys got enough problem farting over your fashion? What do you need from here?
Nope, Sable.
I'm sorry.
We just need a place to stay. We're willing to pay, but we just need a place to stay for the night.
What makes you think I want the money of people who spit all over us?
Actually, I was spat all over this week. I'm homeless.
What makes you think that we're automatically
he's looking
up beside us?
he's looking mostly at Lyra, at Sable, and at fuck, what's her name? Skyler.
That is sexist.
No, he's looking at Calx. He's looking at Calx too. Everyone
no.
aside
You
except
said it.
Lysander.
Stick with it, Corey.
What? No,
You
he's
named all
looking
the
at.
women.
Yeah, because he's looking at all the
Lysander
women
does
in
not
To be
Calx.
fair,
It's
to be
'cause
fair,
we're
all the
pretty.
women
Dressed and
are.
beautiful.
We're
To be
dressed
fair, all the
beautifully.
women are
looking-
dressed in immaculate fashion right
He's
now.
looking at
Fucking great
everyone.
makeup on right now. Yeah.
He's looking at everyone in your group who is dressed well and looks like they care about their appearance, which would be everybody except Lysander.
I'll have you know that we were trudging through the sewers this afternoon. We just want to lay down for the evening, and we'll be on our way tomorrow.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuade this grumpy man. Well,
Oh, look.
Yeah, right. You was trudging through the sewers same as I was shopping up in the Echelon Islands.
Do you want to bet?
I don't need to bet. And he will tap the table and click his tongue, and you will see people like and reach to their weapons on the chairs. We don't need any of your kind coming round here. We deal with enough trouble every day as it is. And I don't want you stinking up my establishment anymore.
Oh dear.
Then perhaps we'll bring our business elsewhere.
You do that.
Alright, we will. And I'll walk out.
And he stares at you as you walk out.
Okay, bye.
All right. You fully leave?
Yeah.
I'd like to maybe get a last word in or two
Go ahead.
Sure.
as everybody else is leaving. But just be like, we're new to this part of the city. I think at least I am. But we're freelancers. We're trying to help people. So if you see us around, I mean, I don't know why you have such a negative opinion, but I don't mean you.
Look. Look, kid. You're throwing your lot in with people who do nothing but backstab and line their own pockets. You're throwing your lot in with fucking criminals. I would get out if I was you.
People have been very nice to me so far, so
That's how they get you at first. Just wait. It won't last. Now get out.
right.
Alright, everyone leaves?
Yes.
Lysander.
Really hesitant to leave.
Yeah.
Wait, Lyra's hesitant?
Yeah, because we're not uppersiders. So, like,
Yeah.
I feel really, like, hurt. I don't know, like, I almost want to, like, reason with him about it, you know?
All
be
right,
like-
Calx is staying with you.
Mm-hmm. You can still talk to him. He's still there.
I don't know. Is it worth it? I just kind of look at you. I think Lyra would look at you and with this face of, like, is it worth it?
I mean, you came out here to try and help these types of people, right? The downtrodden. It's up to
Right.
you. You want to keep doing that?
Right. But how would that... Would it stop if we died? Or would it continue to happen?
I have no idea. I think that whatever you do, I'll be there to try and help.
Alright, I turn
Also,
to the
you,
barkeep. Oh,
He's
sorry.
staring
No,
right at
say it.
you.
you might want to stop talking to them in Dwarvish or Goblin, like some of the miners.
Oh my god. Calx, that is such a good idea. Okay. I will start speaking in Goblin.
Alright. He pulls a crossbow and shoots. I'm kidding. What do you say?
Don't do that! I'll say, it's not fair for you to judge a person based on their appearance. There's more to a book than just the cover, okay? It took a lot of time to get out of where we came from, and we want to give back to our communities. Okay, we're here to protect, not to infiltrate.
Roll a persuasion with
Can I
advantage.
give guidance with the pep talk too?
With a pat on the back. Sure, roll advantage because you're speaking a language that he can jive with.
He can jive.
Okay, persuasion.
Roll a 1 and a 2.
guidance.
Roll a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god, why are you so mean to me? Don't do that. I didn't roll anything yet. Oh, I was gonna roll.
That's just the guidance.
That scared me.
That scared me. I was like, what the? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yay! Yay! Anything else we can throw to that roll, or we go with that?
I mean,
I don't have anything unless Steve can't works.
Could I throw a minor illusion onto
I don't think she's within range of minor illusion.
And
Isn't minor
we
illusion
went
30
out.
feet?
We went
It's 60 feet.
outside, didn't we?
60
Yeah.
30 feet?
You're also kind of outside.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's
I mean,
fair.
if you
Said
had
my
thieves
piece.
can't, if you had thieves can't, you could have thieves canted too. But it is what it is. We're sticking with this.
We're sticking with it.
We're sticking with this. He will respond to you. Did you choose Dwarvish or Goblin?
Goblin.
He will respond to you in Goblin. And he will say, "It don't matter where you came from. What matters is what you are. And I can't trust you."
What can I do to earn your trust? You said you had problems around here. How can we help?
Problems from people like you. Only way you can help is get out the door.
But what type of people? Peacekeepers?
All you folk from the upper cities.
I'll have you know, we're from the Onyx District. That is not fair.
I don't believe it.
Do we have something that would represent home on us?
Do you have something that would represent home on you?
I have a locket from our mother.
No, that's not home. That's not the
Oh.
Onyx District. I mean, No, I mean, Calx wouldn't have anything on him. I didn't write anything.
No, I didn't write anything either. Unless, like, some of our weapons are, like, crafted in the Onyx District.
Probably
Like, you would
not.
think, like, okay. Well, I'm sorry we can't earn your trust, but I wish you would have a little more faith in the people on your side. And I'll turn to leave.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Can I, as we're leaving, look for the person in the black robe? That
Sure,
we're-
roll perception.
With my 2032 vision.
Yep. Your eyes
Let's
pierce.
go 2032!
Your eyes pierce your cataracts, and as you look around the room, you're looking for a man who's bigger, older, and covered in black robes. The only older guy here is the guy behind the bar. Everyone else is like mid-30s, 40s maybe, and below. Nobody is some people might be wearing like a black cloak, but nobody's really matches the entire description as you have it so far.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll leave.
We step outside.
It was unfortunate.
Oh, that guy just ruffled my feathers. I don't have feathers. Ruffled my clouds.
Lysander, what happened? Can you send one of your friends in there just to stay
I don't
there?
know why we would even try that. Like, what's the
Yeah,
reason
why?
to keep trying
I mean,
to
I
look
can.
for
I'm
trouble?
sure we could just find another tavern. There's so many, I'm sure.
Are you
Mhm.
thinking maybe they're involved in some way?
Well, we did find like a pay stub from Krekware Tavern in the cave.
That is correct. I forgot about that. even though
I
it
didn't
happened
see
over
him
an
on
hour
first
ago.
glance.
even though I came here with the pay stub in my hands.
It almost seems like it's been a week before whoever's controlling me. Well,
Ooh, I have an idea. What if we find someone that we give them money and we say, hey, do you want to help us out? We give them money and we say, go and ask, like, maybe they could say,
No, I like this plan. Keep going.
who's working there? Maybe like we could find somebody that fits the vibe more. Be like, do you want to be an honorary freelancer? Don't say anything. Here's money. Go see who's working there. And then he could like get a list. Because that guy has seen all of us, unfortunately. So I don't think we could like, unless one of the spiders can somehow speak and get a list of employees or like a list of patrons
well,
or something like that.
perhaps we can find something in the building that we can use. There's no harm in it. Persephone and Agamemnon are immortal. If they die, that says I can just summon them tomorrow.
Do you think they
I
could
mean-
get books? Like
No,
sales?
but
I
can
don't
see through
know
their
how
senses and I
taverns
can read books.
work.
I
Or
can see through their
receipts.
senses at least to a certain degree, and I can read books.
Just imagine a spider flipping the pages.
Yeah, just it leans back in a tiny spider armchair that has like 6 little arm things to put your arms on.
And I'll kind of look around to see if anybody's listening, and maybe like walk away a bit more. But I will be very hushed about it, and I'll just be like, "But if we do this, I would need to stay close to the building to peer through the senses.
I mean,
The best thing would be
I have an
to
idea.
to get on the roof or in an alley nearby. Sure.
if you give me a day, I can disguise myself to look like a patron and just kind of fumble my way around there and potentially, maybe sneak into the back areas and look at a book, or maybe even disguise myself to look like the barkeep who was there.
I mean, if somebody's going to infiltrate, shouldn't it be me? It's not like you've seen my face.
How did I not
Okay.
think of that? You're literally covered head to toe in armor. Just take that off. We know. We don't even know what you look like. That's brilliant. You should take off the armor. That's such a great
Well,
idea. Wait,
Personally,
what did the
Aggressive
what did-
Sable.
what did the receipt say? I'm so sorry. What did this person even buy? I don't remember.
They bought a lot of ale.
Oh, okay. That's it.
That's it?
Nothing else.
Like
No,
it
nothing
was
else.
it was a high ale tab. It wasn't like he bought a barrel.
Like, was it like was it like
oh no,
a
yeah,
lot?
it's like the pay the way the pay stubs reference it. Like this guy would walk in and buy like 30 mugs of ale and then leave.
Just a big.
A 30 mug of ale to go order. Gotcha.
So either he's a
Okay.
super heavy drinker and he frequents this place, or
I mean,
he's coming in and buying people rounds for something.
Well, wouldn't you remember someone who bought 30 mugs of ale? I'm sure they've kind of got an idea of who it is.
It just depends, because if they're shady characters, they may not show their face or their name. They might just be like, give me my 30 kegs of ale or I'll hit you with a shovel. You never really know what the exchange might be like. They might not know who they are.
The only thing I'm thinking about with potentially sending in Calx is that, as much as I love you, dear brother, you're not the best at being like stealthy. And let's say you have to maybe go into like a back room. Sometimes you are a bit of an oaf, but I love you. You're my oaf.
But Calx is very serious, and he might just be like, yo, give me this information. Like, he might not have to be stealthy. He might just have to be like,
Did you see that other guy? He was also very serious.
yeah.
I don't think he's going to take a serious person.
Well, he certainly didn't
Calx,
like
could
us.
you
We're lovely.
Maybe
So.
give us, like, your best intimidation.
sure.
Yeah, scaring me, Calx.
Okay.
Scare me.
Can I?
Oh, Gazoon time.
Is there like a nearby?
Shut up, Corey.
My bad.
Ow!
A peasant walking by is like, a peasant walking by is like, oh, this blasted rain, giving me the sniffles.
Shut up!
Skyler just yelled
No,
at them. Stop!
Is there like a barrel nearby or something?
Sure, there's a barrel nearby. You look and you see a large, somewhat unbroken barrel.
Okay. Does it? Can I pick it up? Is it empty?
It is empty, except for 2 rats.
All right. I would like to stare Sable in the eye and crush the barrel.
Okay.
You butterfly it?
Yeah.
Roll a strength.
Can I roll a strength intimidation check?
Are you trying to scare me?
Well, this isn't like scary. This is impressive. So just roll strength.
All right, crush it. What's the roll? Crush
Just roll
it.
strength. Just roll strength.
Guidance yourself at least? Come on.
Oh, sure.
You take this barrel and you don't like completely destroy it, but you crush it, like you break a bunch of the wood splinters.
And I would like
Sable,
to
you're
imagine two rats just like, oh my god, and they
get
come
out. And Sable's like, oh, that was nice.
I feel like that's pretty intimidating, is it not?
That was incredible. And I like fan myself a little bit. Like, wow. I'm not scared though. I'm just really impressed.
What if you used your words? You're going to have to talk to them.
Oh, alright.
You watch Lyra immediately have a flashback to the last time Calx had to use his words.
Yeah.
Skyler,
I don't think this is going to work.
Skyler, I'm going to crush you like this barrel. And I break the barrel again.
Roll intimidation this time.
Can I add my strength instead of charisma?
No, the barrel's already crushed.
I'm gonna crush you like this barrel.
Just do charisma. Because now you're trying to convince Skyler that it'll end up like
That's
this.
not too bad.
18. No, it's not bad. Skyler, when you said that, he definitely had conviction behind it, and you can definitely see a crushed barrel, and you'd like that to not happen to your skull. So, not bad.
Okay.
Where he goes in and just rolls 3 ones in a row. Gets himself killed. For sure.
See, that was amazing. Now you just take off your armor and do it again, and then we'll see how it is with just like yourself versus like the armored self.
I mean, Calx will look around. Is there another unbroken barrel to?
Oh my god, just take one in. Hey, check this out.
There are no barrels. There are no other barrels as far as the eye can
Are
see.
there crates?
Nope, not a single wooden item anywhere nearby.
Oh, how unfortunate. Well, I'm sold. I think you'll do great regardless.
But what if it doesn't work and he comes under attack and we're not there?
I mean, I feel like out of everybody, I probably have the easiest time not dying.
He
There
just
was so many in
crushed
there.
a barrel. Did you not witness?
For sure, but he can only do that once, and in the time he did that, he can get stabbed many times.
Oh,
I mean,
I could also
That is a
roll
big laugh.
five.
I mean, I think personally, I'd probably be fine.
Send Persephone in with him, then we can know if he needs backup.
We just wait outside.
Yes.
All right.
is there shelter though? This storm has been going on for forever, and I don't want to get soaking wet.
There is a small awning nearby that will fit 2 people.
I do think we should find someone else to sleep and try this tomorrow, because we are. I don't know about you all, but I can only use my gifts so many times a day, and I'm feeling rather faint.
I mean, should we find somewhere else to spend the night?
I think it would be wise. Do we need to handle this tonight specifically, for any reason?
I don't think so.
I mean, he wasn't there when we were inside. I did a quick scan with my wonderful eyesight, and I didn't see him.
Oh yeah, your 2032 vision.
I don't think we'll lose any information this night that we couldn't gain tomorrow.
What's the closest alternative inn or tavern?
I have no idea.
Anybody
you'll
that might
find-
know?
You'll find there's a couple taverns and ale houses every couple of blocks. They're not the least common. You might have to walk kind of far to find one that's like equipped with rooms. A lot of them might just be ale houses, and if you pay them, they might be like, well, we got like a storage cabinet you can sleep in.
Storage cabinet.
But
That's funny.
How well
Yeah,
off
I
has
would
your
say-
character been, Lyndsie? I'm genuinely curious.
How
since
what?
Getting out of the water. How well off has your character been since getting out of the water?
Oh,
Curious. I'm more
well,
asking that aloud.
you know, she's average.
Don't share the ancient backstory secrets of how much gold you have in your pocket.
Sure.
It's a secret.
So, I would say from like, you would have to go. Yeah, you'd have to go decently into the park district borders the quartz cutter district. You'd have to go like decently into the quartz cutter district. So I would say something like an hour-ish walk to get to. Maybe more like 45-ish minutes to get to another tavern that has rooms available.
What time is it right now?
Time for you to get a watch. And by that, I mean it is like 6 p.m.
Oh, well, that's not that bad, honestly. I mean, it's 6 p.m. We could just go for a stroll, find some street food, snack.
Yeah. Gustavo is still peddling his cheese, and he will never stop for the rest of the entire campaign.
So Corey, question. If I send Persephone in right now just to look around, and I'm just like, just see what you can find, then when you feel like you've walked to the building, come back. Will that command go through? Can she...
She'll keep doing it.
convey
You just...
to me what's going on, or...
Yeah, she'll keep doing it, and she can communicate with you, so she'll tell you what she sees. But once you're outside of 100 feet, you cannot look through her senses. You cannot issue any new commands, but she'll keep doing it.
Okay, so, think, and if she dies, will she remember? Any?
That'll be up to an intelligence check.
Really?
It's,
Okay.
Dying is a weird experience for your spider friends.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I think I'll do it.
Okay.
Trust her stealth. And
Okay.
the orders, I will, the spider will crawl out from my hood and down onto my face, onto my hands, and then I will just be like, Persephone, investigate this building and see what you can find. But make sure you stay hidden, because you will be stomped.
Persephone will, her little pedipalps will a little bit,
Yep.
and she will hop off and find a window to climb through, and I need a stealth check.
Okay. I will
stealth
guide her
check.
before she leaves, just because I can. I don't know if it'll matter.
I'm gonna say because she's gonna be stealthing for a while, it's actually
Yeah,
not
do
gonna
you wanna-
apply.
Okay, thank you. I was just making sure.
Because it's like she's gonna have to make multiple stealth checks, and we're gonna have to concact that just into this one.
Her stealth is 4.
4.
Yeah, +4.
13. Okay, I need her to make a, we'll say acrobatics.
Okay, let me pull up one. I should have bookmarked this. I did. Okay. Okay. Well,
Is it a good number or a bad number?
I mean, she's a spider.
It's a
so
number.
Her numbers are
Sounds like
super
you
low.
need a macro.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That's what we'll go with. You'll learn what Persephone learns tomorrow. Alrighty. So you guys head over to the next tavern, the next inn that like actually can hold you guys. You will find one with patrons that are with a owner that is much nicer than him. You guys like had to the Krekware Tavern's in like a seedy part of town, and you guys felt the full force of that. And yeah, rooms. I need 5 silver pieces from everyone.
I'll pay for all the rooms.
Calx, we don't have that kind of money.
Yes, we do.
Why are you?
We really do.
He really did.
Why are you paying for all of the rooms?
I mean, it's just easier that way.
Then take my money.
No,
Why?
I don't want it.
Why don't you want it?
I don't want your money.
I don't get it.
Well then,
We should
just
we should
sit
all
there
pay for this.
and don't understand.
We should all pay for this together.
Are you insisting that much?
I think it's important we all make this money for a reason. We should all
Alright.
spend it
I
together.
mean, I'm not gonna stop you from paying for your own room.
Well, you know, I have some reasons.
Alright, I'll pay for everybody else's room.
Okay.
Thanks, Calx.
Interesting.
Thank you, Calx. That's so kind.
Interesting. Alright, anyone want to do anything before we go to sleepy?
I would like to discuss with Lyra how I should go about this disguise and infiltration.
Okay. So don't wear what you're wearing.
No,
That's
I
what we're gonna
understand that. Should
Yeah,
I disguise myself as a miner? I don't know if they'd be around in this area.
Corey, do I remember mainly what they're just like hoods, right? Like kind of like ruffian type looks,
Yeah, they were
right?
just wearing very standard tattered burlap clothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
Should
impressive.
I maybe disguise myself as a bounty hunter, trying to find some bounty on this guy?
Maybe not a bounty hunter. Maybe like a no good ne'er do well, like a ruffian. You know, like you're there to cause trouble.
Alright, and then how do I bring up the idea of searching for this guy?
Okay, so you're not actually going to bring up the idea that you're searching for the guy. You are just going to kind of like look around, and if you see him, take note. But what you really want to know is like, you're going to go in like you're the bee's knees. Like you're the coolest person around. You're going to be like, I can drink 31 mugs of ale, you know? And then you're going to just drink. You're going to drink very, very hard. And then he's going to be like, wow, the only other person I know that's drank that hard is this other person. And you could be like, yeah, tell me about that person. And then that's how you find out the information.
It's easy.
I was
Awful.
considering the fact that he
Nothing
bought that
going
many
on.
cups of
Let's
ale.
go. Yeah, that's right.
You can't argue that that's
he-
not a bad plan.
I mean, he
Not
bought
bars
that
for
many.
sure. It is-
I mean, it's
Just-
a bad plan because I don't think Calx can handle
There's just-
31
there's a
beers.
lot- there's a lot that
Literally
could go
just
wrong,
walk in
Yeah.
and be tough and hope he starts talking about the guy I'm looking for.
I mean, honestly, maybe I go in, buy a round for everybody, and then ask.
Oh,
about-
yeah.
Ask if.
That's brilliant.
I don't know. How do I bring it up? Because I'd assume that the pie stub is from him buying a round for everybody, and I can
No,
ask.
wait. Don't
Yeah.
buy around for everybody. Because that's what rich people do. And he's going to be suspicious of that because he's never seen you before. He's going to be like, what's this rich person doing in disguise down here? Just be off by yourself. You have to get a little bit wasted. You have to be a little bit drunk. Okay?
Alright.
And then you can start bartering rounds. Then people are going to try to take advantage of you. What I suggest is find a place where you can secretly like dump the drinks, right? Be by a window or be by a plant so they can just be like and just kind of like dump it, okay?
I don't think I have the finesse to dump drinks like that. I might as well just drink it.
See, this is why I think you need a buddy. I think you need a person to go with you so that they can also drink with you.
I don't know. Maybe Persephone could be enough for that, but I'm
Oh,
considering.
you think Persephone's gonna get drunk?
No, I think Persephone is going to make sure that you guys can respond if I get into trouble. My main problem is considering how I bring up the information around this guy. It seems like the pay stubs are from him buying grounds for everybody.
It's gonna be weird if you're not drunk and you start asking questions. Because he's gonna be like, why is this random person who I've never seen before asking questions?
Or maybe
Think about it.
If I go in as a bounty hunter and act like this guy is my bounty, then that wouldn't make too much of a I don't know.
But what if they're hiding him? That's even more suspicious then. Then they're gonna be
If
like,
they're hiding him, then we know where he is. He's being hidden by these people, and then we interrogate them.
Calx, I think you should just go in as a no-good scoundrel. But if you want to go in as a no-good scoundrel who's gonna get a little bit tipsy and drunk, but if you want to go in as a bounty hunter, I can't stop you.
Well, I mean, you're making the disguise, so I would.
That's
I
true.
would-
As I'm sewing together a scoundrel costume, I can't stop you. Okay, if you want to be a bounty hunter, I can change my mind. Okay, and I'm like fitting him to this costume.
Yeah,
as we're going.
yeah, and it's like this is not the attire of a bounty hunter at all.
You look like you have pissed in this outfit before. Like I've like dumped beer on it on places that like it looks gross. It's nasty.
Do you have proficiency in disguise kit?
That's a great question, Corey. That's a brilliant question.
Totally thought you did. I thought that's why you were doing this. So I was like, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, oh, nice. Using this
No,
disguise kit.
I was trying to hint that I have disguise self.
Oh,
Oh, you could be the partner then. Why don't you disguise self and walk in with
that
me?
would work really well.
That would work really well.
Pick up on this.
Hey, Lyra, thinking about it, maybe
Okay,
it would
wait,
be best
hold on.
if you come in with me as a disguised person.
Why do you think that now? That's crazy. I don't understand. That's absolutely insane. I couldn't do that. That's too crazy. Of course I'm going to. I was going to do that anyway. I was going to sneak in.
We need a disguise.
Oh, that's like really pertinent and useful.
You guys are insane.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay, so I actually don't have proficiency in disguise kit.
Okay, in that case, it is straight up charisma.
Skyler, I need help. Oh, we got
Skyler can
Sable
help
doing
you.
this. Hold on, where's Sable? We need Sable to do this.
She's asleep. You can't go waking her up from her beauty sleep. You gotta make it yourself.
Why do we not have Sable helping us?
Can we
with this?
have a certain advantage because we know what people look like in the Onyx district?
You drive a hard bargain, Nicholas.
We have a bit of
gosh.
experience in this area.
I will say,
I have to add all this in now. Gross.
to that end, you could use intelligence if you want to.
Okay.
Intelligence or charisma.
I'll guide Lyra. I'll be like, "Let's go, Lyra. You can do this.
Let's
I believe
go.
in you.
Let's go. Let's go.
go.
Let's go.
Now,
Let's go.
Okay, I'm adding guidance to my roll. Don't roll it.
Let's go.
Is it a saving throw or just pure
Guided.
intelligence? Oh my god, stop yelling
Just
at me.
pure
Is it
intelligence."
Stop yelling at me. 15. He looks like a ne'er-do-well.
Wait, you
Who's
didn't add
ne'er-do-
guidance though.
The modifier was on it.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
You got a
was it?
17.
I pressed the global skill modifier.
Well, you got it. He, Calx looks like a ne'er-do-well who's ne'er done well.
Okay.
And now you have to go to bed. So
All right, looks like
I
I'm
can't
ready for
believe that.
tomorrow.
all right, anyone else want to do anything to prepare for the sting operation?
I would like a moment to briefly look over the spell list that I have available to me in the event I want to switch anything up.
No.
Okay. Guess I'll
You must not read. If you read a single word, I will find you. and I will.
I just read so many words.
No. Anyone want to do any role play? Any talking? Going once. Going twice. Sleepy time at last. Everyone benefits from a long rest. And as morning comes over the city of Throtwin, your target is still at large, and the rain has redoubled its efforts. The storm appears to be growing in strength as time goes on. It is absolutely just raining buckets right now. But morning is here. We'll say you wake up at the exact time of 8 a.m., just to make things simple. And it, again, take like a little bit of time to get back to Petal Runway, but
Yeah,
you still have a
this
job
would be
to
the
do.
first time that everybody sees Calx without his mask on.
Mhm.
Do you have a
So-
picture?
I mean, yeah, it's the picture in...
The AI generated one, right?
Yeah. It basically just looks like Lysander, except the hair is shorter. And he has a little bit of stubble.
Yeah.
He's all
has-
he's
And
He
Jermaine
has
Brock.
heterochromia.
so
One eye is brown, the other eye is darker brown. Yeah.
so as dissimilar from Lysander as can be expected, except for male and with brown hair.
And with long black hair.
Okay. So yeah, Calx will come down into the meal room. He is wearing beggar's rags and he looks like a ne'er-do-well and has a dagger at his side. You will see his face for the first time. Nick, what is Calx's charisma?
Oh, it's an 8.
An 8? He's like a 6 out of 10. It's not bad.
I'm glad
and-
we found this out. I'm glad
Yes,
we...
now we know.
Happy we did it.
So, any more discussion in the morning, or are we going to just go straight ahead with the plan?
I don't think we discussed this, but Lyra has access to a spell that allows her to change her appearance quite easily. So I think we're heading in together as a pair.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm just staring at Calx, like my eyes really wide.
Well, one thing I will say is
Okay.
that Calx looks tired, like he hasn't slept well last night.
You can't just keep staring at my brother, okay?
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. Was I staring? And like my cheeks get kind of red for a second, and I'm like, I was just zoning out. I'm so sorry. I'm tired.
Why?
I'll allow it.
Here we
I
go.
have a question.
Yeah.
Calx, why, when you're first meeting people, do you go with the all armored look? Like, wouldn't you want to like meet someone face to face?
I'll just say, for personal reasons, I like to have the cover on. I really didn't like not having protection in the facial area.
You don't want to ruin the pretty face, is it?
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay. So
Well, this is awkward, says a serving lady, and then
Yeah, you're telling me.
here's your breakfast, and gives it to you.
Wait,
what's the...
Started eating it with my hands. That came down.
I'm so sorry. I hope that this question isn't rude. I'm just curious. Why don't you have any of the like wispy, cloudy features that your sister has?
Oh, we're different. let's just say, we're different elemental genocide. So she's air genocide, and I'm more earthen inclined.
Do I know what a genocide is, Corey?
Roll a history check. You know only the sting of a cane from when you got caned that one. I'm kidding.
That's it.
You are aware of what genasi are. People imbued with elemental magic in and of themselves, usually through the union of a genie and a mortal, but they can be born through other means.
I didn't realize you were genasi. It makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah, or I mean, it's not something we kinda publicize. It's just who we are. But I mean, this is all off topic. I guess we should just head over to the tavern and try our infiltration.
I think Persephone's making her way back to us as we speak.
To be
I'm
if
sure
it
tell
would
me
be
what she
quite
found.
open yet.
What?
I mean, it's the morning. I don't know if it'd be quite open yet. It is the morning. I don't know if it would be worth going over now, or if it'd be worth going over evening.
There's Charlie's mechanical situation. When I go to sleep or wake up, at some point Persephone disappears.
Oh my god. Persephone's dead.
Okay, so yeah,
because I have to re-up it every. I think I get it for 8 hours. And I did it later that day, but maybe she would come back. You said it was only like an hour. She could be there for 4 hours or so, looking around.
Yeah.
Could have come back last night and told me what was going on or something.
Sure. We'll say because she gets bamfed out naturally, she doesn't have to make an intelligence check. She will tell you that she did get spotted and a woman ran at her with a broom, but she managed to escape because she is nimble and spry.
Stephanie.
She will tell you that the people in that tavern are really angry looking. They looked really angry the entire time. There was one time where she thought they weren't that angry. Nah, still angry. Of interest, a lot of them would talk about things in hushed tones so that others couldn't hear. She did catch a glimpse behind the counter at one point, and she did see a couple of books behind the counter. And then she died.
Tragic.
What a pitiable existence.
Yeah, such is the way of the familiar.
So,
All right.
what are we gonna do this morning while we wait?
I mean, do we want to investigate that oil merchant issue, or do we want to just wait for the tavern infiltration?
It might actually, by the way, it might actually be a better idea to go now because it won't be as packed. Just putting that
it'll
out there.
be open still?
Breakfast.
You're in a currently open tavern, and it is the morning.
Holy shit, we are?
Yes.
That's
My
crazy.
God. Yeah. All right.
Upon further introspection, maybe it's better if we head out right now.
Probably right.
I think with the knowledge that there are books behind the tavern, that might be listings of who bought what, tabs. Perhaps I head in there, I make a distraction, and then Lyra goes in and grabs the books and runs out.
Okay, yeah, I think that sounds great. We could do that.
Okay.
Do you want me to go in first? And like sit down at a booth so that when you go in, I'm already kind of there?
That might be a good idea. And then
Okay.
I go in and I'm like, hey, I'll give 1 gold piece to whoever beats me in an arm wrestle. Or something like
and pretend to be drunk.
Oh, I could drink and not have to pretend.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat, dear brother, but just either way, pretend to be drunk, because then they'll be like, oh yeah, I could win that gold.
I mean, that makes sense.
I think so. Tally-ho.
Okay. Anything else we want to do to prepare, or we just headed out?
Hey, I did swap out a spell. This might change people's plans. I just had to add it. So today, instead of find traps, I am going to take Beast Sense, which will remove the 100 feet visual range that Persephone would have. If I do it, I can actually also I can ritual cast it, so I can actually just do this for free, and then I can give Persephone orders. Maybe she could come back into my range, and then I can perceive through her senses the whole time. If we want to like look at those books or do something else, or
I mean, Persephone was chased out before, so it's probably not safe for her to go in again.
So they'll recognize Persephone.
Send in Agamemnon instead.
He's much bigger.
He's much bigger. Send that guy in.
Yeah, send him in.
Send him in.
This time, instead of chasing him with a broom, the serving maid will just be like, ah, and we'll run away.
We get some sledgehammer out.
Yeah. They come back with fireball and just burn the place down. It was worth it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So.
Okay. We'll go with that.
As I have it, Lysander is going to throw a beast sense onto Persephone so that he can see through her eyes.
I'll be able to see through her eyes anyway if we stay close.
Calx in disguise as a ne'er-do-well, and Lyra, who is about to disguise herself with disguise self into a ne'er-do-well, are going to head in. Sable and Skyler are going to remain on the outside, ready to jump in and support if Lysander senses trouble. Calx is going to make a distraction, and Lyra is going to attempt to steal the books. Sound about right?
Absolutely.
All right, you guys bust into the Krekware Tavern again.
Wait, sorry. I just want to cast Mage Armor before I do Disguise Self. Sorry.
Okay.
Ding, and then
we'll see if it comes into play.
That's what I'm hoping.
They notice your Mage Armor and they roll initiative on you. So. No! You three down here are not actually down here. This is just because I want you to see what's going on. So, Calx and Lyra walk in to a tavern that smells even worse than it did the night before. It appears that they don't clean up very well in this place. There are still a couple of people. Some of them are eating breakfast. Some of them are passed out. And just no one ever bothered to move them. This guy is in the exact same position that he was when you left him, except now when you left him, he had like 2 mugs in front of him, and now he has like 7. And you guys walk in, and as the door opens, the barkeeper will turn around. He will look at you.
I will ask this too. Sorry, I zoned out, but I probably would have interacted with Calx just a bit before and be like, I think Persephone needs to be on you, but you don't want that, right? But I don't know what else to do.
I mean, I'm fine with her being on, as long as it's not within my line of sight and I cannot feel her.
All right. Well, with all these robes, I think maybe she can be on your back.
Don't tell
You are so
her.
great.
She'll just not exist in my mind.
All right. Tell her. Still DM Corey where she goes.
Okay, I know exactly where she is. We'll hope that Calx never finds her.
Also, I believe Lyra and I are going in on separate occasions, so Lyra first and then Calx.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay. So Lyra will look. Lyra, the barkeeper, will look at you.
I look like this guy. I look like one of these guys.
Okay. Do you want to be? You still want to be a woman? Because disguise self doesn't change your voice.
Oh no, a flaw in the plan, but it was so foolproof. It was so hammered out and
Come
meticulous
on.
and
You could look
detailed.
like one of the
No,
staff girls.
I don't think it does. I think it is just physical.
No,
illusion.
disguise self does not change your voice.
Okay, then I want to look like a female human who is dressed like a ne'er-do-well, covered
Yes,
in mud and disgustingness.
This much I assumed.
Woman.
A ne'er-do-woman.
Ne'er-do-well woman.
So as you walk in, the barkeep, he looks at you, and he goes, "You want anything?"
Ale. Now.
All right. He'll go and start getting a mug of ale.
I'm gonna go sit over here at this table.
For the morning tea.
No, top in the morning, take it out of here.
Quite a Guinness.
He doesn't, and like, despite it being 8:30 a.m., this man does not question that you want ale at this hour. So would you like to do anything as you get your pint of ale, which pass me a silver piece. Give me 1 silver piece.
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to do a quick check to see if our guy's in there. I doubt he is, but just a quick check.
Yeah, you don't even need to check. You don't see him.
Great. And I tell him as he brings it, I say, keep him coming.
All right. Had a rough night, did ya?
Is that any of your fucking business?
The man nods in approval and walks away.
I know my ne'er-do-wells.
So Calx will eventually walk in with a spider somewhere on his person, though he doesn't know
Don't tell
where.
him that. Don't tell him that.
No, I know exactly where Persephone is. Exactly. Down to the millimeter. And what would you... Calx, as you walk in, the barkeep turns. He looks at you.
Ask a question.
You want anything?
Calx will say in Dwarvish. Whatever will get me drunk.
Oh, you got coin.
Enough.
All right, come here. He'll go to a special barrel underneath the bar. Start pouring a mug.
Nice.
Allison, why were you raising your hand?
What do you spell ne'er-do-well?
N-E.
N-E apostrophe E-R-D-O-W-E-L.
So fast. So fast. Did you get it?
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S.
Are they three different words?
3 different words. Yep. You probably would put them with like the hyphens between them to connect them.
I think.
Or you could-
In my brain, I was thinking nevertheless, where it's all one word.
Ne'er-do-well is hard to spell. Hey, that rhymes. So,
Holy shit.
Give her some
metal.
you're right. I now have DM's inspiration. Thank you, Allison, for giving me permission to
Allison,
give you some.
I still have inspiration for my birthday. What am I doing? I didn't have that. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, everyone who didn't use it still has birthday
I still have
inspiration.
it. I was
Cool.
born one day.
Were
No,
you?
you weren't. Quinn just
I thought you had.
fades out.
I thought you were expelled from the void.
Haha, Jake, you have to wait a whole year.
Yeah.
19th of January.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, the bartender will step up to the bar. Will usher you over, Calx, to give you some of the strong stuff.
All right. I would like to sit on a table far away, like in the corner.
Oi!
Yeah.
You want the strong stuff or not? You gotta be at the bar. House rule.
Why is that?
So if you vomit, it's easier to clean up.
That sounds like my kind of drink.
All right. 5 silver. Pay up.
All right. I'll take out 5 silver and a pouch pre-made with just silver and copper.
Okay. He will then step over to you, and he will put a mug in for a big tankard that is filled with a frothy liquid from which a thin white steam or mist rises.
All right, Calx will drink heartily, and pray he
Constitution
doesn't
saving
get
throw.
too drunk.
Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Okay. You throw the tankard back. The bartender watches in awe as you chug this thing, and you boom put it down. And you look up at him, and that was a mistake. The thing tasted. Imagine.
I don't even feel it yet.
Imagine it's like the taste of cold sweat.
Oh god.
And it's like a cold sweat that is also spicy. It like burns the tongue and the throat as it goes down.
Like the
and you
feeling
look
of
at
a
him.
cold
That's disgusting.
This is
It tastes salty, spicy, and gross at the same time.
yes, indeed. And Calx, you look at him after you down the whole thing, and then suddenly your world goes like, whoa. You're like, oh. Oh, no, we're nice and drunk now. You need some more. You are now drunk. You are now drunk.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice. I mean, that's one way to start the morning. I would like another, but I have none of the money for it. So, is anyone here willing to pay for my next drink? And I'll say that.
The guy, as you turn and say that, the guy who's still at the bar will just like, slide a little bit deeper. Nobody else responds.
All right, let's do this. I will arm wrestle anyone here for 3 silver pieces, and I'll put down 3 silver.
Roll a performance check with advantage because you are drunk.
This is at 8:20 a.m.
Let's go. Yeah, it's only 8:35.
Just in the morning.
8. Can I guidance?
You're too drunk. Actually, no, you're not too drunk yet. You can guide yourself. That's fine.
9. I rolled
Okay.
like shit.
Yes, sir.
This
Minus
guy's
1.
like,
Oh, I will
This
use a
guy will-
second wind to increase my skill check by D10.
oh,
An 11. I've rolled
This
like
guy-
shit.
this guy was about to be like, nah, but he's like, oh, I'll take him up on that. My coin purse is feeling kind of light. I'll take you up on that bet. And he will step forward.
Alright,
She'll
let's
just
do
arm
this.
wrestle across the tavern, the counter, I guess.
I will hope to God that this is enough of a distraction for Lyra to actually get shit
Lyra,
done.
what are you doing?
Okay, so are all these women back here?
Yeah, they're all serving maids who are cleaning up the place. They are all paying attention to this right now, because a man just drank the hardest thing that they have at 8:35 in the goddamn morning.
And where do we know the books to
Pardon
be?
me.
Are the books like on this side, or are they like right under
Persephone
where the
would have
bar-
seen the books on this side and some down here as well. This corner.
Okay, I'm gonna meander over to like pretend like I'm getting a good look at what's happening over here.
Okay.
Just kind of like meander. Obviously ale in hand, and then I would like to mage hand the books, if I can, and like try to mage hand them
Roll a stealth.
to me. Okay.
Can she have some kind of advantage from the fact that I am drawing attention away?
Yeah, no advantage. Actually, sleight of hand with advantage. Mage hand is sleight of hand.
Thank you, brother.
22. Thank Christ.
Okay.
That rolls a lot better than yours.
Roll me a d4. Roll me a d4.
Okay, give me a second.
One more time. Okay.
You got from bad to good.
Based off of what books you grab?
I think it's which book you pick.
What does it
So you're gonna have to do this again to grab all the books.
You grab 2 books. Your mage hand. You got 2 books.
Okay.
A quick
I want to
glance.
see. Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
A quick glance over the first one. You open the first page a little bit. You kind of turn away from the crowd. The first one it says log of foodstuffs purchased. The second one says it says Charford's diary.
Gotta keep that one. Yeah.
Keep the diary. Definitely put the diary in a bag.
Oh,
She's a
I may hand the
ne'er-do
book
well.
back. I may hand the food book back. The food log.
Okay.
The food log? We don't need a food log.
You open the
Things that were purchased?
No,
And
that
by who?
That might be good.
that
no.
has who that
It's like
has
a food
what
inventory.
Yeah, no, that has what the guy purchased from other people, not what things people purchased from him.
Got it.
Oh, gotcha.
It has like today.
Sorry, I came out.
It has like
Sorry,
today.
I will read
This
it
fine day,
It's like
I
a
bought
food
2
inventory.
loaves of bread, 1
But she's-
onion, 2
Okay.
green onions.
I do want to see how this like arm wrestle goes, because if it goes bad, I want to message Calx to fight me and toss me over the bar. So that I can steal the other two.
Strength counts. Strength counts.
Strength. Would it be athletics?
Sure, athletics. That's fine.
Because I'm thinking that would be the perfect distraction.
Not with advantage. Well, but what this guy rolled is he's hung over to high hell. And he's like, I just made 3 silver. He'll come, he'll sit down, and when you go to arm wrestle him, Calx, you fucking take him and just throw him over the counter.
Great, and that distraction I would like to try to take the other
He
2
just
books.
goes flying.
Oh, I guess
everyone's
this
like,
one's
"Oh."
a white.
everyone, when that happens, everyone's interest in the tavern is piqued. And is like, they're laughing at this piece of garbage.
Whip his arm out of his socket.
Yeah, who is now just like sitting on the table, like trying to get up on the table, like, he's like trying to get up.
Okay, with that, when he's thrown over, I would like to try to get the other 2 books.
Okay, roll a mage hand again.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
And as he's like going over, I'll be like, whoa, look at him fall. You know, kind of like.
Whoa!
Like
Yeah, advantage, and all that.
Okay, 19.
You will get the last 2 books. One of them will say employment records.
Great.
And the other one will say transaction log.
Great. Cool.
Transaction is the one we need.
Well, keep the employment records because
Keep the employment in case that can.
also help.
Okay, I take
No,
it.
we have to look through that transaction log and pin a name to the stub.
I mean, I did tell him to keep him coming all day. I did tell him to keep him
Yes.
coming. So I do want to sit down for at least another beer.
Okay.
To not
I
look
could
suspicious.
just run away.
No, but I don't want to
Eventually-
look suspicious.
Well,
Okay.
because the skill checks are kind of, you got all the books, and you go and sit back down. Calx, who is off his rocker, Calx, I need you to make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
So one thing I was going to say is because I've won so much, I would say that Calx would be like, oh, I feel kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting you to be so easily beaten. You know what? You take the silver pieces. I don't really need them.
Wow, and the guy will stand. You think I want your pity? You think I need your charity?
Yeah.
Come on, big boy. He's gonna fight you.
All right. I would like to.
So I really think you drank the hardest thing. You made this bed. So I need 2 Constitution saves, and I need 2 athletics checks.
This is an Irish pub. Oh my god.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Over the course of the evening, or evening to you, over the course of the early morning, you will get blackout drunk. No, you won't black out. You won't black out, but you will get quite drunk. You will win a total of 12 silver pieces from various bets and contests and fights.
Don't do
And
this.
when
Don't
you eventually-
start this gambling problem in this game, Corey.
When you eventually stumble out of this bar, you are going to be heavily hampered by how intoxicated you are, okay?
He's crawling. He's crawling.
Lyra, taking this time to go through the books and getting at least one more beer, you will see the employment record has some names in it, but there's nothing you can get on your own with just the employment record.
Okay.
The transaction log, you go to the dates that you have on the payment stubs, and on the transaction log, you will find that the one you're looking for, 31 ales in one transaction, was made, and the person who made that purchase is Calx.
You're right.
I've been a double agent the entire time.
Is a man named Darren Rostovich.
Spell.
Darren. I don't know.
Oh, it was the end. I was thinking Lion.
I thought it was Ian.
Rostovich.
Going through the diary, then,
Oh my God,
you will find a lot of reminiscing about how his family was actually murdered by peacekeepers when he refused to pay his excise tax because he couldn't afford it. Which is probably where all the hate for the upper city folk comes from, is he couldn't pay his tax and they literally killed his wife and kid and threw him down, and he had to scrounge through the park district to get out of it.
Holy
my
smokes.
God.
Yep. So, that's why he hated you. You will also see mentions of Darren. The most recent log, Darren did not come in last night. He normally comes in after he finishes shutting off the lanterns. I hope he's all right. So now that the party knows, hey,
You know what? I thought that's what it was, because I'm just like, he's gonna throw him at us right at the beginning.
You
Because
didn't
he wanted to dangle the
that,
suspect in front of
Quin?
us.
well, no,
didn't.
the
I
two.
did it. I thought about it though. But I didn't know.
Well, I mean,
gosh.
the hints were there. When you insight checked him, Quin, I described him as seeming incredibly angry, and the crimes were done as crimes of anger. Also, Lyra, that's probably how he knew when people wouldn't be there,
Totally.
is he's the one who would have to go and close up their shop. So that's how he knew.
All along.
Oh,
You sneak it.
Darren
So we have
Rostovich.
the authority to just turn him in now, right? Or do we need to confiscate this as evidence?
I'm
you could
thinking
confiscate.
I don't know.
You could confiscate this as you want to confiscate this as evidence. Any evidence is useful evidence.
I
just
will
steal
turn
from
back in though the employment log. So what I do want to do, here's what I want to do when I leave. So I drink my last ale. I'm gonna bring back up the ale glass because I think that's a nice thing to do at breweries and bars, is to bring back up your
doing
glass
something
when you're
nice
done.
Doing something nice arouses suspicion from everybody in the room.
Well, they can
No,
suck
it's
it
fine.
because
It's
that's the
fine.
nice thing to do. So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go right next to this guy who's passed out, and I want to sneak the employment book in his shit.
Okay, not
not
hard.
bad
He's probably dead. It's not
Darren
hard.
Rostovich the entire time.
Yeah.
It
And I'll,
was me. Some his club.
I'll
No,
put
he's
the
yeah.
tankard down, and I want to leave a gold piece, and I'll walk out.
Okay. Yep. Nobody really notices you leave because they're too busy dragging Calx out of there. So,
But I feel better.
everyone else on the outside, you are all sitting. Sable and Skyler are
so
maybe
excited.
gossiping.
I've been showing her all of my artwork. I've just been like,
Mm-hmm.
We just
this
like
is
sitting there with
this,
my
and
eyes
then,
closed.
like flipping through, showing her.
Yeah.
I think
Actually-
Calx walks out, and the first thing he does is break a barrel.
Yeah, no. So what happens is you will
With his
see the
thighs.
door to the tavern open, and you will see two men take Calx and say, "Oh, all right, buddy, you gotta go home." And they will just kind of dump Calx into the street. Calx will and tumble onto his face, and he will start trying to get up.
I can wrestle again. I need
I
the
would
three
like to have
silver.
met him because I would have known that people were literally carrying him out as well.
Yeah, sure,
Right.
that's fine. Actually, you don't want to arouse suspicion, so you don't help.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And then after the door closes, a second passes, and then the door opens, and Lyra will just step out normally.
Disguised ne'er-do-well woman steps out.
Yeah, who you are? Everyone's aware of who you look like as a disguise.
Yeah.
So Sable and Skyler, you guys, finally enough done with waiting. I mean, Skyler, the art book was fun, but it was starting to get a little bit repetitive. There were a lot of pictures of seals and seashells and calx and
I painted those this morning.
You're very talented, you really are.
Thank you. Do you like how I distinguish between the two different color browns of his eyes? I really tried hard to capture the likeness.
You got it spot on. I didn't even notice the two different colors of his eyes.
Thank you.
We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
It doesn't matter.
Listen!
You gotta
If
pass the
someone
test,
was
man.
romanceable, it was gonna be Nick. What
got
other
the
option did we have, Karleigh?
You have to pass the sister test, okay?
So,
I'm dead.
The two different
at that point where you're discussing the two different browns is the point where Calx gets dumped unceremoniously onto the street.
Oh
Maybe
my
we should
goodness.
pass the Bechdel test.
The what?
I don't actually know what that is.
Test was in this city.
It's two named women characters in a movie or media need to talk about something unrelated to men.
Oh.
That is the Bechdel test.
It's the test to determine whether you're sexist or not, but it's kind of a shit test because the women could be talking about the most sexist shit ever and avoid talking about
Yeah,
it.
Like cooking.
That's the thing.
they could be talking about cooking.
Uh,
How's that face plant going?
I'm the best arm wrestler there ever was.
What?
You're not my sister.
Oh, arm wrestling judo, dude.
When I come out, I do like a Sailor Moon twirl and like de-transform out of my disguised self, and then I kick Calx in the leg and be like, "Get up! We gotta go talk about what we found."
You are my sister.
Yes, I'm your sister. You won. You're the greatest arm wrestler that ever was. Let's get up. We gotta move.
Something wrong with you.
Did you do the thing that we had to do?
Yes, come on, we got to go. I've got news, but we want to get away from the inn to talk
Alright,
about
my
it.
legs don't seem to be working too well. Can you help me up?
I am 5'4" and I weigh soaking wet 90 pounds. There's no way I can carry you.
I bet Lysander could
Alright.
drag him.
I at this point I was like, I assumed this was happening around us, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get a word in, and then I'm just gonna send it. I will cast Lesser Restoration on Calx to remove his poison.
You lame piece of garbage.
You like piece of shit.
I will not forget this. I was so ready for Calx to have to confront the murderer drunk as hell. But
That's
Calx,
so
Lysander
Yeah,
steps
so
up to you.
Persephone's gonna do something.
Yeah, Persephone is like crawls onto Calx's chest on the ground, and Calx, you barely.
I would like to
No,
slap
Calx, you can't even
Persephone.
notice. You can't even notice because you're too busy like trying to get up still. But by trying, you're basically doing dirt angels on the ground, and Persephone will her fangs will glow with a nice little shining blue, and she will bite you quickly on the chest and inject you with healing magics. And the second she does that, Calx, you're like, ugh, and you just instantly completely sober up, and you are lying on the ground, and you don't know how you got here.
I think he's better now. It's like what?
Are you ready to stand up?
I have an odd feeling that I just did something a bit embarrassing.
Lyra, her face.
Like, not particularly. I mean, you didn't throw up or anything. You did toss a man across the bar, which was pretty funny.
What?
But
I threw someone?
well, you arm wrestled them, and then you were so strong that they were like, whoa! And
No,
fell
he
over.
wasn't arm wrestling. He threw him over the bar like full scale. Athletic move.
Is he hurt?
Very.
Oh my god! I can't.
I mean, he got up
I mean,
afterwards. and wanted to
he'll
fight
live,
you.
but he's bruised. Maybe a broken bone. I don't know.
I don't know.
Wasn't the
All
only
I
man
remember
that either.
is drinking the most vile shit I've ever had in my entire life, and then waking up here. Did it go well at least?
I think you were heavily poisoned by the
did.
alcohol.
That's good. That's good.
It went very well. I have
Alright.
lots of information, but I do think we should walk away from the tavern before we discuss it.
Yeah, I get up all muddy and filthy from lying down in the street.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You are.
alright, well, I think I would like to go back to the tavern we were staying at, clean up and wear my armor. Is that alright with everyone?
Are you sure about the armor part? I think maybe you don't need it right now. You know.
We're
just a
about to
suggestion.
confront a murderer, right?
Not right
No,
now.
not a murderer.
Not right
Didn't
now.
kill anyone.
A ruse
No,
murderer.
That's okay.
See that altar?
blondes.
Roses aren't that important. They're
He
it's
did.
fine.
I will say that he did kill a couple of spiders. Which
How about this?
Oh,
Now,
wow.
were
Jeremy,
you?
by Lysander standards, he
Not
is a murderer.
Jeremy. Rest
Yes,
in peace.
How-
I forgot about
Will
Jeremy.
you? You
I
can
mean,
put on your armor. Will you
spiders
keep your
get
helmet
stepped on
off?
by people all the time. It happens. It's nature. It's cruel.
Calx, I think Sable just wants you to keep your helmet off.
Why would I want to keep my helmet off? That seems like it wouldn't protect me that way.
I know, but just while we're talking, can you keep your helmet off? And then when we go into battle, put it on.
Oh, that's fine, I guess.
Okay,
It's very
thank
big
you.
of you, Lyra.
I stare daggers at the both of you. Both of the women.
You don't know how. You guys don't know how she knows. You guys don't know how she knows, but she knows apparently.
Like,
I
I'm
think
smiling,
I'll
and then
be like,
as
well, I
Lyra's
like him with
staring,
his
like, I
helmet
just
on.
go.
just quietly.
Turns around and be like, who are you staring at?
I don't mind if he has his helmet on or not.
Oh, Lysander, you don't mind? Oh, well then, Calx, I guess you could have your helmet on. The biggest shit-eating grin crawls across her face.
Calx was like, all right, he puts his helmet on.
Well, I still need to get the helmet, but I'm just... Yeah, Lyra, you seem to be acting a bit odd right now. Are you sure you're not drunk?
I mean, I've had 2 ales. I'm fine. I can hold my liquor, I'm fine. I don't think I'm the one acting strange. I think you need to do a little perception on some of the, I don't know, fancier folk in a party.
Who do you look at when you say that?
Calx
I look
turns
at
toward
Sable. Especially, I
Calx-
look at Sable.
Calx turns toward Lysander.
I'm just an artist. I just have an appreciation for all things.
And I stop. Just all things.
I whisper to Calx. I
I
whisper to Calx. I go, you need to be careful about Sable. I think she's got an idea about you.
this
I think
happens
she
so
might
fast.
want to
Oh my God.
be in
It's
a
already
relationship with you.
Oh, I get it.
Calx, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm confused. When she says
Nothing goes over my head.
she has an idea about you, I'm just like, what do you mean she has an idea? No.
An idea. I think she might want to date you, maybe romance you.
You got the D word out already? Karleigh, it's section 4. What the fuck is happening? Oh my God.
The ship. I didn't build the ship. I didn't sail the ship. I didn't put the rafters on the ship. All right.
No,
I was
listen.
protecting my brother.
Listen. We're talking to Karleigh, the one who came in so hot
You did.
with Elfa.
This is true.
She
This
got
is true.
I just
so
called you
hot.
milady. I called you milady because that's a
And you
polite thing a
didn't
knight
stop.
does.
I just called you milady. And then carried her off into the
alright, well-
sunset.
If Lyra tells me that, and Calx would just be like, alright, what should I do?
I think it's up to you, but as your little sister, I'm ready to be like protector if I need to. Like if you don't want it, I'm ready to like, you know, like kind of like bark her away.
Bark her away.
Yeah, you know, like a protector. Like, you know, if she gets too close, I'll be like, you know, kind of be like, not
That
today.
seems a bit extreme, don't you think?
Well, Calx, you turn and you look at Sable, and you see her 4 foot. You know, she's like 4'8" or whatever, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I could take her if she tried to fight me.
I just love
You're
that
right, you're
Lyra's
right, Alex.
barking in the street. Like, that's what I think is funny. She's just
I think
barking.
first and foremost, we have
It's
a
a
job that
whispered
we
bark.
need to be
Oh
completing.
my God.
It's a whisper bark. It's like bark, 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 bark. You know, it's a whisper bark.
If
A whisper bark.
everybody is okay with it,
A
I would
bark.
like to get my armor on, and then we can go investigate this suspect.
Right, and it can be Calx's decision whether the helmet goes on or if it stays off.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why you would insinuate otherwise.
Okay, so as you guys head back to the tavern to retrieve Calx's armor, it is accompanied by like some of the most heavy, awkward silence and genuine confusion that humans can possibly feel. Like Calx, Lysander, you guys have no idea what's going on. Sable, you're along for the ride. So you will get the armor, and you have time for Lyra to share what she found.
I solved the mystery. Mystery's been solved. You're welcome.
Wait, really?
What was it?
Really,
What happened?
figured it out. I want you to guess. Guess who you think it is.
It's the sludge runners.
No, but I also thought that.
Why did we guess? We didn't know who it was. That's why we did the entire investigation.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
just
mean, we
for
have
fun.
thoughts in our
It's
mind.
just for fun.
the only thought
Well, my
I
thoughts
had,
was I don't know who this is, so I'm going to
yeah,
investigate and
I
find out
agree
who did.
with Lysander, yeah.
Skyler, did you have a thought? Did you think who it was? Maybe. Just a little thought.
I thought maybe it was Skyler. Perhaps the peacekeeper from the very start.
My God, could you imagine a double agent? Oh my God, no. So I went through. Okay, hold on. I didn't steal. My mage hand politely took. I took the employee inventory, which I kindly returned. And then I got a diary, and I got the transaction logs. And so I looked through them, and there's a match between them. So a man named Darren Rostovich was the one who bought the 31 ales. That man, Darren Rostovich, is also the man who lamplights. He's a lamplighter. So that would make sense, as he knows who is in the shops and who is not. And that would make sense of why he's so angry.
I spoke with the criminal. Oh my
You
goodness.
fraternized with the enemy.
I have to turn myself in immediately. I have to take off my
No,
badge.
that doesn't
No,
make
I
any
push it
sense.
into you. I push it into you. No,
Will you stop doing that? That's
we talk to
painful.
criminals all the time.
You're right. But still, I looked him in the eyes. I almost took a quest for him.
I also thought that he was a very angry man. And I didn't
Yes,
think
but
anything. I just thought he was poor and upset.
He lights lamps for a living. Who wouldn't be upset with that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I also found out that the barkeep, his name is Charford. Charford. I pick up the diary and I like move the book back and forth to like try to get my eyesight.
Yeah, to get your eyes to be able to focus on
Yeah,
it.
you're 2032 vision.
Charford.
Mage hand out.
Out, you're doing great.
Mage hand, hold it out for me. Okay.
She looks like this as she looks at the book, like. That's what she looks.
I can't see. Okay.
Glasses.
No, but glasses don't look good. That's why I'm. A different discussion for a different day.
I mean, I'm sure that you can make anything look good, Lyra.
Oh my gosh, I appreciate the compliments. I really do. We have to stay focused because if we're gonna go on this train, choo-choo, I'm gonna fly away. I cannot do it. Okay, so, Chafor. Chafor. So Chafor, I know I was. This is Karleigh being like, I gotta get the fuck out of my mouth, or else I'm not gonna do it again. I gotta just say it, man. Okay, Lyra says. That's okay. Okay, Lyra is saying that Chafor, his whole family was murdered by peacekeepers, and that's why he was so against peacekeepers. And so I left a gold piece from us. He doesn't know it's from us, but it's there.
Oh,
so
yes.
like
I'm
a little
sure
peace offering.
A gold piece will definitely take care of the loss of his family.
Okay, Sable, I didn't appreciate that sounded sarcastic.
No, I genuinely mean
it was
it.
like a little bit of like.
It's a step towards the right direction. We can make a fund, like a donation fund of. I'm so sorry the peacekeepers murdered everything you cared about. Let us raise money for your ugly tavern. In goodwill.
She appears to be trying.
You know what would be great, Sable? If you redesigned the what's it called, a little sign in front of their shop.
Okay, so remember when he didn't like high-nosed people coming in and like trying to like change everything and like sticking the nose in the business? This might be what they're talking about.
Oh, sorry. I just thought that was the direction we were going when you talked about the gold coin. I apologize. That was my misunderstanding.
Okay.
My misunderstanding.
Do you know the peacekeepers that did it?
Can I look through the diary and see if there's like
this happened 20-ish years ago. It happened a while ago. They might not even be employed. You don't know. They might have served, like, they might have been punished for that and like no longer peacekeepers at all. They might still be there. Charford has no idea who it was, and so it's not written. But it was about 20 years ago.
It's the job of the peacekeepers to prevent killings from happening, not do them themselves.
That's a beautiful question, Lysander. Well, I think Darren and Charford got close together because of the same, anger at government.
Go on.
But we've got our villain. We did it. Here's more spicy gossip if you want it, and I put down the diary. And here are more transactions if you want it, and I put down the transaction log.
I suppose we turn this in for evidence, and we go find Darren.
Yeah, your job ends when you have the murderer. Evidence isn't enough.
He's not a murderer, right?
No, not murder. Would you have the culprit?
Okay, good.
Would you have the culprit? My bad. He's not a murderer that you know of. Your job ends when you turn him in. It's not enough to just find evidence. You have to find evidence and find him.
So I guess we wait till night and then we get him.
Can wait till night and sit here, wait by the lamps, and get him then, I suppose.
Okay, you're gonna lay like a little trap?
I don't know if we can lay a trap per se,
But oh no, I can do this at the very least. Let's just pick a lamp post. He has to light them every night, right? As far as we understand.
Yeah, that's his job.
I will sit Persephone on top of one of the lamps so that nothing can really see her, or nobody can really see her. And then
Excuse me.
from that bird's eye view, she'll be able to look down to see when he's coming by or through. And then we can just like wait maybe nearby, and then Persephone will tell us when he's coming, and then we ambush, if you will. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know any other
Just
word.
chill in Petal Runway.
We collapse upon him. There we go. I think that's what it was.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta wait till evening to let this happen. Are you gonna wait in the tavern, or are you gonna head back to Petal Runway and wait? Where are we gonna wait?
Maybe we should wait. And there's another shop that has.
Because remember, he has to. Darren also has to light the lanterns of open shops. That's another one of his jobs. Is when a shop
early
is
enough in the morning that we could potentially do that.
You could catch him. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we just patrol around. I don't think that would draw suspicion. If we just like walk around seeing if we can find him. We don't tell anybody that we're looking for him, because I don't want to give him the chance to run. Right? But I think if we all just walk around together, he's not going to think anything.
Sure. All right. So if we're gonna go, any objections to this plan?
No objections, I say into the void, but I would like to ask Lyra something.
May! Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna I approached you and I'm like sheepishly kind of holding my little notebook like up in front of my face a little bit. Hey Lyra, do you have just a second? I have a question.
Sable, is this about my brother?
What? I genuinely look confused like when you say that, but like my cheeks do get a little bit red and I just kind of shake my head and push my top hat up a bit. No, I was thinking if we're gonna be walking around, I saw this really pretty doorway on Petal Runway the other day, and I have to do a certain amount of art studies for my guild, and I thought maybe if you would be okay with it, I could do one of you in that doorway, because it would really look nice, like with your hair, with the way the flowers are around it. Would that be okay?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, that'd be okay.
You can't let your guard down. Come on. Refuse this.
I'm very genuine. This is something I've been working up to asking you.
No, I know.
So you paint a picture of me. Of course I'm going to say yes. Oh, yes.
Sure.
Actually, Sable, this is beautiful.
This is how it starts, and then it's gonna be.
And then he starts asking for your sister's number, and it just goes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start asking me questions about Calx, like what's his favorite color? What does he like to eat? You know, what does he do in his free time? Yeah. All these questions.
What is his birthday?
None of your business.
Is he a Gemini?
Is he a Gemini?
No. Actually, this is a beautiful question, Sable, because a really good timing. Because I have a question for you.
Oh yes.
You know, everyone's kind of given me a little bit of a hard time about my eyesight, and you know, I've had terrible eyesight since I was a kid, and I just have never wanted to bring it up. You know, Calx has always kind of made fun of me about it, and it's something that like you just don't want anyone to know about. It's just, in the Onyx district, if anyone knows your weakness, they're gonna exploit it, and then. You know, I remember there was another little Genasi kid running around who, he was a water Genasi, and he had little glasses with water droplets in it, and it was made out of seaweed, and everyone would go around being like, 4 eyes, and I was like, that's never gonna be me, never.
That's what they did in the Onyx district.
That's what they did.
Guy could
in the
always
Onyx
have
district.
like this, by the way.
Yeah, and then they would continuously pop the eye droplet we couldn't see. I know, it was absolutely horrendous. But, you know, now that we're out of there and I'm with a safer group of friends, I'm wondering if you could design a pair of glasses for me, and then I could bring them to Calx to blow the glass for.
Oh my help, I would be honored. Yes, please. We can talk about it over lunch. I already have like 15 different frame ideas. It will be perfect. Tell me, do you prefer comets or stars more, do you think? Actually, don't answer that question right now. We can go over it later. I'm so happy to help.
Abby, can I throw a third? I love a good like cloud shape. Like I love really big frames.
Of course.
Like if it could take like almost my whole face, I would love it.
That all the better. The more lens to look through, the better.
I love it.
Perfect. Okay,
Lovely.
Amazing. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay.
Yay!
Okay, so you guys are gonna get together, paint a picture of Lyra in a doorway, and it's going to be a really like artistic, like, you know, flashy, very colorful. It's gonna like the pose Lyra is in is she's gonna be like standing out from beneath the doorway with her hand up to the rain, and the colors are gonna be dripping down from the rain above. It looks really nice.
Corey, you artistic genius. Mwah.
You're right,
I love
that's
it.
what I am. Then, and this is all happening as we lay a trap for Darren. So,
Yes.
as you get out there, first thing, you will pick a lantern, you will set Persephone upon it to scout out, and Persephone will say, like, will be like, yes, master, and we'll be up there and looking out, and you guys will lay a trap. And as you look out, waiting for Darren to show his ugly mug, everyone make me a stealth check.
Would we have the benefit of Pass Without a Trace for this?
I wouldn't.
Would
I
you
didn't
have?
think we would. I didn't think we would need to stealth because we're just looking for the
Natural
guy.
one.
So I wouldn't have. I
Oh.
wouldn't have cast the spell. I didn't think it was a good idea because we were just walking through the street.
Oh, that's fine. I thought you're right. I thought I
sorry,
still.
was this the ambush situation?
No,
was
I
fine.
thought you were still. I'm sorry. I thought my brain was still on like you guys are doing the ambush. But if you guys are just patrolling, then I would need investigation
just-
instead.
I was thinking we walk around the street because he could be anywhere right now, so we just want to find him. Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So in investigation instead. My bad. I thought you guys were doing the ambush.
Oh, you're kidding
From
me.
everyone or just?
I will.
Every single person. You too, Jake.
Jake's like,
Roll, Jake.
what?
Oh,
Wait. I'm not connected to it, but wait, perception? Or
Yes.
stealth?
No, perception.
Investigation. Investigation.
Thanks, Jake. Doing nothing for the party.
I would have.
Calx, why are you
Who do I know to be the best at
intimidating?
investigation? It would be Sable, right?
I misread it.
So it would either be Sable or
So
Lyra.
I would have guided. Yeah, I would have seen Sable be good at it, so I would have guided her. Oh, Lyra's actually great at it too.
I'll
I probably
guide
would have
Lyra.
guided- Okay. there you
So,
go.
Okay.
Get your
So I-
hands off my.
I'll roll for Lyra real
Um,
quick.
do I just
If
roll? What do I
anybody-
roll? A D, what? D4?
What's up, Jake?
If anybody's wondering, you wanted me to roll that. I got a
There you
nat
go.
20 for 28.
Woo!
Okay,
Let's
you
go.
Jake,
Oh, it's Polly.
it's been nice.
Hi,
Have a good life.
You're never right.
D4.
So,
A 22. A 22. Kitty cat, kitty cat.
unfortunately,
I want the kitty.
Sable, as you keep a heavy eye out, your entire party gets distracted by a stray cat, so you're the only one doing anything.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, that you guys have enough investigation between you. You will get out there and immediately notice something is off. Sable, you're the first to notice. None of the lanterns on the street are lit.
Wow. They must have actually really run out of oil because not a single one of these are turned on.
And as you walk around searching for Darren, you will see none of the lampposts are still lit, which they should still be lit. He needs to go and turn them off in the morning. None of the shop windows are lit, even though you can see people inside doing business. And you may even hear, Where's the lantern man? He's supposed to be this way this time of the morning. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he's not slacking off and drinking again. It appears he's not doing his job right now.
Skip town.
So the scorpions ran him out of the area.
His little
So
hideout.
and then maybe he
maybe he's there. He's back, but I don't think he would because he wouldn't know that we dealt with it. So maybe we gotta find out where he lives.
The scorpions wouldn't have like taken him.
Help! Help me!
No,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
wouldn't have
think
like
so.
saved him for later.
Let's
been
ask.
like,
Let's ask where he lives and go from there. Because if he's not doing his job, assumption he's at home. We don't think he's
Okay.
going to be at the hideout because he left there because of the scorpions.
Yep.
So
Okay. So you ask around to find Gustavo early in the morning. Oh, you want some cheese while you're here?
I'll buy some. It was very good last time.
Oh, what do you want this time? You got the provolone last time. How much you want?
Well, I don't think I'll be poor soonish. But what can a gold piece get me?
A gold piece that can get you 2 whole pounds of goat cheese.
Goat cheese.
I had
they
goat
do milk.
cheese.
I'll take goat cheese. I'll try it.
Okay.
Here you go.
He will take a wheel of goat cheese. If you give him a gold piece, that buys a pound. He will give you 2 pounds, as is Gustavo's way.
I'll take one of the. Are they wheels? Like full blown?
No, yeah, he cuts half a wheel of cheese,
Okay.
and so you now have 2 pounds of goat cheese.
I'll take it and I'll just bite into it. I'll just bite it like a corner.
It's pretty rich. It's pretty rich, but Gustavo nods in approval and maybe even sheds a tear at a fellow follower of his own tastes.
This is very good. I like this. Thank you, Gustavo.
Why? It is. Now you want to know where Darren is, right? Well, his house is down on the corner of the street. Can't miss it. It's much bigger than you would think it would be.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right.
I suppose we'll look for the house.
Yeah. Anyone want to do anything else? Ask any other questions to anyone before we get to the house.
Gustavo,
Yeah.
do you recall when the last time these lanterns were lit?
Lanterns. Oh, those. They wasn't lit last night. They was lit the night before.
Thank you.
That's what I got.
Right. Good information. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, you will head to the house that was directed to you. You will find at the very, the edge near of Petal Runway, decently close actually to where the Krekware Tavern is a very nice looking house, the one right on the corner. It is big. It is well decorated on the outside. And inside, it is completely dark.
This is weird. He seemed like he couldn't afford much. Why is this house so nice? Right? What have you done, Corey?
What have I done? I don't know.
Well, I think it's strange. I mean, the last time we spoke to Darren the Lamplighter, he seemed very, he said he was struggling to afford the oil to light the lamps, which would imply that he's poor. But this house is very nice. This isn't the house of a poor person, unless he's gotten poorer somehow.
Maybe he's in a different bracket of poor.
or maybe he actually wanted the money for something else.
Or, I mean, he was a criminal. He could just be a liar.
That too, I suppose. Well, I can send Persephone in, and with this spell that I have, you'll have to watch me. I'm going to sit down and close my eyes, and I won't be able to perceive what's around me. But I can see if she can find anyone in the house.
Okay.
Or like tuck away in an alley somewhere.
So you'll
or
tuck
something.
away into an alley and you'll summon Persephone. Hello, Persephone, you will say. And Persephone will head forward. You will be able to see through her eyes because you have beast sense.
Yeah, so I'll ritual cast it.
How would you like Persephone to get in?
Well, just try along the outside. It's a big house, right?
It's a very big house.
I'm thinking maybe there's roof access somewhere that she can finagle and work from the top down. If not, we can look. Is there a chimney?
No, there's no chimney in this house.
Chimney be easy.
Yeah, but we'll say she can.
Be a window, maybe something.
We will say she can finagle her way in. She can finagle her way in through a skylight kind of thing. Like there's a window high up that's meant for natural lighting, and she can finagle her way in through there. Okay. So, roll for me 1d5, or actually 1d6. Okay. That is where Persephone will be. So, I'm going to take all of you to this map, but it should only Lysander should be able to see through Persephone's eyes.
Oh, have you tested this? That's fun.
as Persephone weasels her way in, you will begin to hear through her senses the sound of rummaging, sounds of like wood scraping against itself, and human voices, hushed and whispering, multiple.
I would like, just so you know, I would like to like feed back, because I can still speak. I just won't be able to hear myself speak. I would like to speak out loud to my party, like what Persephone's picking up as she is.
Okay. As Persephone weasels her way in, this house is very much occupied. So only you, Quin, should be able to see something right now.
Yes, I can see.
Can anyone else see anything?
Bar.
You can see health bar because I have to have your tokens on the map somewhere. Yeah.
You can just take me to the map, Corey, if you want.
Yeah, but that's too annoying. Okay. And I want people to see darkness so that they know how dark their lives are. It's so
dark. It's cold.
You see this man, Quin, with a lantern. He's like going to this piece of furniture next to him, and he's on his knee, and he's like moving it out of the way and looking behind it.
Does it look like Darren?
Roll perception.
Is this my perception? Because I'm perceiving through Persephone, or how?
Persephone. It's Persephone's eyes. It's Persephone's perception.
Okay. Right. It's just a base D20 roll. And hopefully, there's a way to increase Persephone's stats somehow.
Maybe.
10.
But maybe not. 10. Doesn't look like it, but maybe.
Maybe, Darren. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Can I just have her crawl around the space? Use tremor sense.
Yep. So, she will be able to perceive that she is on a wall that extends this way, like this is the wall, and that the room curves this way. There is a door right here, and it curves down this way.
I'll have her investigate the door and that curve.
Okay. She steps as she gets to like along the ceiling to like right here. I'll say. This guy he will step away from that and he will move over to here, and he will start. He's pulling things off the shelf and just throwing them on the floor and looking at this bookshelf right here.
And this will be Lysander speaking to the party. The man in here is definitely looking for something. What I don't know, but it appears to be an item. Is there any way Persephone can get underneath the door? Through the door in some way? Is that much space?
Sure, it's a big enough door. She might be able to squeeze underneath it.
Okay, because I know we're flavoring her as a big spider, but I am just using the normal spider staff platform.
Yeah, I'll say she can squeeze underneath this particular door.
Okay.
And I'll put her here. As you look into this room, this new room, you again see a man, but he will step this way. And this guy down here is like, he's looking under the mattress, he's looking under the bed. This guy steps up to this little table here and starts to go through drawers and stuff.
Wow. Okay. What the hell did Dim get himself into?
I don't know. I'm not Darren.
What's going on? It's confusing. You just added layers to the story now.
What? What? I would never do such a thing, Quin.
Yeah, that's right. Alright. Well, I wanted to keep looking around, so one room had one guy, this room is two guys. Maybe just squeeze through other doors or figure something else out.
Yeah, so Persephone will continue to look around this room a little bit. Do you want to go down this way, or do you want to go along the side?
Through here.
Oh, back into the other room?
Is that back into the other room? Okay,
yeah, so this room, the room that you're in, you can go down this way, or you can go across this wall here.
Yeah, go across that wall.
This wall?
Yeah, I'll point. So, like that.
All right. Persephone, as she travels this way, and I'll move this guy as though he's looking. Persephone, as she travels this way with her tremor sense, will notice something strange about this bookshelf, okay?
Okay.
This bookshelf, there is something strange about it. Persephone will keep...
Space beyond it.
I don't care. Persephone will keep looking. We'll just have her kind of like follow the guy with the light so that you can see. This appears to be like a little bathroom area. Okay. Again, these people are like tossing this place. They are searching for things.
Okay. Can we get a head count?
You've seen 3 so far.
3 so far. Okay. Maybe, yeah, I think I'll just have her keep looking in the other rooms. Try to figure out how many people are in this building.
No, I did not, Nick. Lyndsie doesn't deserve it. So, so as you will send Persephone back, I need you to make a stealth check for her.
Still good.
At disadvantage.
Corey. But why?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 2 d20s. They'll separate it, and then we'll just add the modifier and whatever they were.
Okay.
So,
6. As Persephone goes the same way down the wall, and she begins to squeeze through this door, underneath the door, same way she came. And as she squeezes through, she will begin to hear voices in the room you just came from. 2 men now. And they're talking, like, you basically have enough time to hear, we don't have much time. We need to hurry. At which point, Persephone dies.
Alright. I'll get stuck out of it. Like, oh, sorry, Persephone. Alright. I think we should head in there. The men in there are clearly not allowed to be there, and they're looking for something. Persephone found a bookshelf that was odd. But she just thought it was odd, nothing else. Maybe something behind it. But I think we should get in there and maybe fight. These men know something, and they're investigating the house of our culprit.
I mean, I'm up for that.
I'm ready.
Where's the best spot to get into the house, Corey? That I can see
so there's only really one way in for people your size, and that's through the front door.
Yeah. Do we have authority when?
Yeah, you guys are. You have the. You are on the side of the law.
Let's go. So
yeah, you are on the side of the law.
Fantastic. All right. Then I'll be like, all right. Then I don't know how best we should attack. But we should go.
Okay. Are we just gonna bust the door down?
No. Calx? Yes.
Okay, Calx is gonna bust the front door down. I'll put him and Sable at the front. I'll put Lyra there. You two at the back. Okay, you guys kick the door down. In the house, it's completely dark.
What? Oh. Can I?
We need lights. We need lights.
I imagine that he told us that it was dark. Because
No,
he
yeah.
couldn't see.
Here, who wants the torch? Who wants the torch?
Sable could also put out her dancing lights.
Yeah,
Sable
I just,
can put out her dancing.
Are we trying to not be seen, or are we okay
I
with?
think we're.
The door is already
bumped down a door.
kicked in.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think it matters. We're here to stay.
All right, I'm gonna give Calx
Okay.
the torch.
I think Lyra would have the torch.
Okay, Lyra, you have the
I
torch.
can hold the torch.
Okay, and do you want to summon your dancing light, Sable?
Yeah, I'll summon it in the singular form.
Okay.
And just well, okay. Can I tell if this is like? Does this look like it splits off? Like there's two?
Yeah, I mean, you can see what you can see.
Okay, I'll do the 4 different lights, and I'll just have them separate. Like 2 go straight and 2 go to the right.
Sure. There you go. They are summoned in. You should be able to control them as usual.
They're
Alright.
not changing the light. I don't know if I.
They should be. Like, if it's because you're under the torchlight. So if I push this one up here, it's because they're under the torchlight right now.
I see. I understand what's happening.
All right.
Holy moly! How do I
What is
get
happening here?
2, 4? I get 7.
This isn't
like
the
that.
room. This isn't the room that I saw them in.
Nope.
Okay.
There's a couple. There's rooms up ahead. I only saw 3. There might be more.
Calx is just gonna run on in there. Let's
All right.
go.
Yeah.
I imagine
All right,
Calx
run.
and Lyra just
Yeah.
running up.
All right, they're just running in.
Safe.
I gotta save Sable's lights. They're getting stuck.
There's so many lights for me to control.
So many lights to
Nick, I'll wait for you to
control.
move. I'll be like, okay, they were.
Okay,
there was
Corey,
one man in this room.
can we just make them 1 light? I don't think I need all of them. Let's just make it
That's how
1.
dancing lights works.
But there's I can't. Okay, fine.
You
okay,
can't.
fine.
You
Here,
can't. you can't
here.
make it one
We'll
light.
just have 2 for now. You can just have 2 for now. 2 is all you need.
Okay, thank you. There's just
I
a
will.
lot.
I will say. I was like, there was someone in this room. I'll start looking around using perception, maybe.
Roll
Like,
perception.
somebody? Okay.
Yeah, roll perception.
He's hiding under the couch or something.
He's like, yeah, roll perception.
I will guide myself in this moment. I'll use an action.
Okay.
It should already be on 17.
You look around as everyone's weapons out running in. Where are they? We know there's people in here. You look around. You get on your hands and knees. You look under the couches. You do not see anybody in this room.
They must be in the other one. Then they consolidate.
Can I investigate for like a hidden passage behind like doors or behind the bookcases or
There was a
something?
weird.
Yeah, roll an investigation here. Because you know there is a bookshelf that Persephone felt weird about.
Can I
I'll
help
point
as
to
well?
this room and be like, there were 2.
Other bookshelves.
I'm
You don't
returning back to
see
normal.
you don't see anything in this particular bookshelf, but you definitely see signs. You see it looks like scratch marks where furniture has been moved. You see a couple books on the floor. You see a couple droplets of lantern oil on the floor. Definitely people were in here. Like recently.
Let's keep moving.
There were 2 men in here. Through this room.
Mhm.
Calx. I'll wait for Calx to like get the door open. Whoosh. I'll just keep my eyes open. This is the bookshelf that Persephone felt weird about.
Can I investigate it?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Let me investigate the. Stop it, Tittle Baby.
You because you know that there's something weird about this, it doesn't take you long to like kind of try and look behind you and like kind of push it a little bit, and you will see what looks like a crawl space passageway behind it.
The stairs leading down here. Okay, bye, baby. See you
We should
later.
try-
Don't come back.
We should try to find the men. I think.
She can come back.
You want to try to find the people first, or you want to just deal?
Yeah, I want to find the people.
Okay.
first.
Is there
I
any
don't think
noise?
They didn't find that passageway.
Coming from the passageway?
Is there any what coming from the
Like,
passageway?
is there any noise, like sound or voices or?
Roll perception.
Where is my person?
I'm wondering if they went straight in.
You hear nothing coming from the passageway.
I'll look underneath this bed too.
You look underneath the bed, don't see anyone.
And did Calx go in this room or this person?
This is like the little bathroom area, which is like they have. By the way, they have like real plumbing in this house. That is a luxury. Not every house has plumbing in the city of Throtwin, but theirs does, or Darren's does.
This guy really know who Darren was?
Did you resummon Persephone?
No, I wanted to save it.
No, you probably should, because she detected them through tremor sense, right? They might still be here, but like invisible.
Potentially. Okay.
Do you want to go through the crawl space though, or do we want to do that?
I will resummon Persephone and just keep her on my shoulder in case she picks up anything that I can't.
Okay. Yeah, she can sense tremor sense through you. That's fine.
Okay. There was one more room down in the other room in case they're in there. I think we should look.
You want to look, or do we want to open the crawl space first?
Do this.
I'll go take a look there. You guys go through the crawl space and I'll catch up.
Yeah, you need a torch, don't you?
I will take out a torch.
And go mark it off your sheet. You're running out. You're running out.
I have 8
Where are
left.
the torches?
Yeah, there's
not
7
in
left.
not in my inventory.
I have 8 left.
All right.
Not my hand.
So you guys move your tokens however you please. I'm gonna open up the crawl space.
I'm in the wall.
How did you get stuck in the wall? How did you do that? Where did you go?
I'm in the wall.
Why? How did you move out? Stop moving your token. Stop moving your token. Don't go in the wall anymore.
I'm not trying to.
I saved the torch. I saved your torch.
Okay. Opening the crawl space.
Okay, I'm gonna bust in like badass McGee over here.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Roses!
Roses! Oh no!
Roses!
Not more roses.
Roses!
I
You will
hate
find
them.
a collection of damaged tools, a pile of roses in the corner, a couple strewn about gold pieces. Underneath the tables, there are a couple lantern casings and bottles of lantern oil. And you will find papers on the desk.
Look at papers. Look at papers, please.
Unfortunately, your eyesight isn't quite good enough. You can't.
I can't look at the papers. I'm illiterate. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not illiterate. I know how to.
I would begin a detect magic ritual, whether
Okay.
it completes or not. But I would like to start in the event there's anything in this room we're gonna miss.
Do
Okay.
you want me to help you with the papers?
Oh wait, is Skyler all by herself?
Yes, Skylar is all by herself.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go run with Skyler. I'm gonna leave the torch behind. Someone can take my torch. I can't get it off me. Get off me! Get off me!
I got it off you. There you go.
It's stuck on you.
Oh, here, I'll get you to Skylar. There, you're with Skylar now.
Get off me!
All right. Sable, you're the one to look through these papers.
Yes.
As you look through the papers, this is not like a scroll, nor is it like a book. This is a collection of loose papers. Every single one of them begins and ends the same way. The first two words are "Dear Celine," and the last word is, the ending is "Yours forever, Darren."
Oh.
These are all letters to a woman named Celine. All of the letters express a intense feeling of remorse and loss. Phrases, "I wish you were still with me," "I miss you every day," "I don't know what I'm going to do with myself." Everywhere, strewn about these things. It appears through your investigation that Darren lost his wife named Celine. And this was the only real one of the ways he had to cope with his grief. However, the letters begin to take a darker turn. Instead of just misery and sorrow, they begin to express anger, rage. He begins to resent and hate the people of Petal Runway. He tells Celine, his dead wife, about how much he despises them, about how much he wishes he could do something about it to show them how flawed they were. It appears in one letter that Darren has an idea, that he does have a way. He's going to ruin their lives the same way his life was ruined. And as tribute to Celine, who in Darren's misery, he attributes this idea to, he will gather the roses, her favorite flower, and offer them to her as a sign that he still loves her and as a sign that he is serious about this. The last letter, Darren describes that he is worried because some freelancers showed up in town that morning. He's going to his hiding place. He's going to go take some time away. Hopefully they can't find him. I need you, Sable. Sable, my girl.
Yes.
Sable, my friend.
That's me.
To make me an investigation check.
Okay, investigation.
Because it doesn't say.
Can I do? Yes. Guidance.
Investigate. Wait, so does guidance give me advantage or?
It gives you a +3. +3.
Even with
10.
that.
We good with that? We good with that?
Well, plus 3 is 13,
even
right?
if we're not good with it, I don't know if we can do anything about it.
We go with that? You don't find the trap, you die. No. It's not hard, Sable. It's not hard, Sable. Looking back through the letters, you believe that Darren's, what he's probably referring to, is a place nearby called the Dewdrop Brewery. It was abandoned recently, but Darren loved that place. You would have guessed that he's probably holed up there.
Yeah, Dewdrop. What was the last part?
Brewery. It is an abandoned brewery where ale, beer, and spirits were fermented. Skipping over to Skyler and Lyra. You guys here, I'll just move your tokens so you can see.
Whipping around. That's an angry.
That's an angry tail.
Sure, yeah.
That's an angry tail. I'm gonna just move you guys around. You guys will search the house and find it completely empty.
They got out really quickly. I want to make sure that the bookcase is closed.
Do you guys see this cat?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Yes, I do see the cat.
I don't think the cat wants kisses.
I don't think the cat wants to be there.
Alright, go to the baby. She's gonna come back in 2 minutes, I guarantee.
Yeah, you know. No, that's all cats do.
Okay, can I do investigate to see if there's Skyler, come in the room, quickly.
But there's
can I?
nothing here. He just told us that it's empty.
You guys searched through the house and you found no people. There is nobody in the house.
There's a door over here. There's a door this way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, down
there's
that.
nothing there.
There's nobody down there.
Are there footprints like leading somewhere?
Any items?
Oh yeah, you've already found signs of people being in here. You've already found signs.
What's in my
Hello.
Once again, the party is distracted by a stray cat. You're not sure how it got in here. Sorry.
All right.
No, you. There are 100% signs, Lyra, that there were people in here, but you cannot find anybody.
Anything like valuable?
Roll investigation. Not that you can find. Nothing like. There might be a couple pieces of silverware left around, but nothing like, value. You don't find any hidden stores of wealth or gold pieces. You actually don't see a single coin in the entire place.
Okay. I leave.
Well, good job, Sable. Finding out where you're supposed to go.
Oh, yes, thank you. Where, I looked through the papers again. I'm going to forget what this is called. Calx, can I give these to you? And I'll, like, hold out the papers. I will lose them.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. And I'll take them and I'll put them in my bag.
Okay.
I'll just name them miscellaneous
As Sable
letters.
reaches out to Sable reaches out to give you the papers. As Sable reaches out to give you the papers, she will make sure to like touch your hand a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
She'll feel the cold metal of my armored gauntlet.
Cold metal of my gauntlet.
Oh man.
So
Romantic.
yeah. You guys want to just accept
Can we
that they're all
drive this
gone?
any harder right now?
No, it's never gonna go anywhere.
Well, Lysander said, didn't Lysander
You
say
sure
you're
about
here to detect magic, right?
Yeah, did you
Oh
find
yes, you
anything?
had detect magic. There is nothing
I was
magical
gonna
here.
recognize that. Okay, just want to make
Yep,
sure.
you find nothing magical.
I wished I had. Okay, so Corey, let me look up a spell. This isn't. It's not going to come up right now, but it could come up later, which is why I want to ask this now in the future. Okay, so if I wanted to cast Locate Object on the lamp that I saw one of the guys have, would it work? Because I saw it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does describe or name an object that is familiar to you?
Yeah, that'd work. Actually, you know what? I'll say you have to see it through your eyes, not Persephone's eyes.
Will you just keep nerfing my awesome spider, bro?
Yeah, because I hate you. And you
Why?
suck. But if you see it through your eyes, you can totally do that.
Well, me said.
Because it has to be. It says familiar to you, not familiar to Persephone.
But I saw through Persephone. I can.
Yeah,
I know
but
the exact
you-
light that I'm-
but
Those arguments
the-
stupid, but
Yeah. I'll say.
I mean,
I'll
it's
say
stupid
no.
and wrong, but I'll do what you want.
You know what? That's true. I am stupid and wrong.
I mean, I totally respect
so-
your opinion, dude. It's stupid and wrong, but like, it's totally fine.
So, would we like to search any more for these individuals who were ostensibly here, or we just
think-
want to leave it?
I
I
think
think we couldn't find them, right? Or
Calx
did we
would
not go
recommend-
into this room?
Calx would recommend leaving, summoning Persephone and leaving her behind to come back if she sees anyone else come in.
That's
So
a
if
good
they come
idea.
back,
Corey, did we check this room?
Which room? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah.
did.
Sable, Skyler, and Lyra checked that room, and there's nothing in there.
We've now checked the whole house, and we can't find anybody.
Nope.
I like your idea. I will leave Persephone underneath the couch in this living room, and just hopefully she picks something out. And maybe, I don't know, Nick, what are you thinking? Like, we leave the house and kind of go off to the side and wait for a little bit? Nick.
sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
What was the
You were
question?
saying-
sorry, I'm drunk. I'm sorry.
I'm just zoning
Yeah,
out.
So, I'm going to leave Persephone in the living room
Mhm.
underneath one of the couches. We leave.
Mhm.
Give it maybe 10 or 15 minutes, see if she picks up anything, sees anything.
That's it. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Corey, just a quick question.
Yes.
With reading that paper, I just Lyndsy's kind of confused. Was it saying that he was just planning on ruining people's lives by stealing the roses? Was that what he was saying, or was there something else
So-
that I didn't understand?
No, the goal, like, the letters took a turn toward anger, and the entire goal of his crimes was to ruin people's lives because he's angry and sad. He took the roses because, as he described, they were Celine's favorite flower.
Yeah.
So he's essentially offering them as tribute to her while destroying people's lives in sorrow. That's the entire point. The goal wasn't to steal the flowers. The goal was to vandalize the shop.
Okay.
Just
I gotcha.
just because he's sad and angry.
Okay, I understand. Gotcha.
All right,
So
any
we're
other
leaving.
questions?
No questions from me.
All right. It won't take you long to find out where the Dewdrop Brewery is. It is nearby, abandoned. Again, it's, a spot Darren claimed to have really liked. He mentions it multiple times in his letters. and so that's the assumption, is that he's here. Leaving Persephone behind, I need her to make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Even though I hit her underneath the couch?
Yes.
My god, dude. Well, he's likely to die again.
Don't say that. She'll be fine.
Who are these people?
Really
we check
good
the
robe.
upper levels of the house. I mean, we looked through
No,
the whole house.
it's a one-story house.
Okay.
It's a very nice one-story house, but it is a one-story house.
14.
14. Persephone dies.
No. Did we go back in?
I am very, very confused. Persephone just died.
We go back in.
I don't think we do.
Do you go back in?
I think we go to the
They didn't
brewery.
detect any magic, so they couldn't
I
be
want to
invisible.
go back in.
You go back in?
Yeah.
No one. Not a single person in the house.
I forced everybody to leave, and I'm just gonna sit on the bed in the back room.
Okay. No one comes in.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
There could have
That's
been a larger
crazy.
creature that got her.
Well, I think we have to leave then. I don't know what else we could do. I really don't. We could burn the house down.
Could burn the house down.
That'll fletch someone out.
That's
But
arson and a different crime.
that's arson and a different crime. But
Mhm.
that's the only other thing I could think of.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe you'll have to
watch
just
her-
accept that you don't know everything. Sucks to suck. So,
So sassy.
we're just if we just want to head to the Dewdrop Brewery, we can. If we want to stop and prepare or do anything similar, we can as well.
I think we break down the door.
You're just gonna
Break
head to
down
the
the door.
brewery and break
Part
down the door.
2.
Part 2. All right. So,
Well, we don't.
The
We don't
brew-
have our little scout now, and unless we short rest, I'm not gonna have her. So
It's okay.
it's okay. She doesn't do anything anyway. So, the brewery stands near the corner, of Petal Runway. Far, far down the street to the point where no one would even consider it to still be Petal Runway, but still on the same stretch of cobblestone. The brewery is a lonesome, dark building of concrete and stone that looms somberly above the empty or nearly empty streets. There is a sense of foreboding as you approach the heavy stone door that serves as the entryway. But this should be it. He should be here.
Are there any like open windows or like areas that I could sneak through to do scouting?
Roll a perception check.
can I help her look? Maybe I.
Sure, roll with advantage.
Okay. My perception better than yours? What's yours at? I think yours is at 1 or 0. I don't
I'll
remember.
guide both of them. They're both getting guided.
They're both getting guided.
And that's 20.
I'll make perception checks because mine's at a +6.
25.
Okay.
The
Okay, I have a
brewery,
question.
it's... Oh, what's up?
I'm sorry. Which one of you is the wizard and which one of you is the druid?
I am a
Is
druid.
Sable's the wizard.
Sable is the wizard.
Okay. I was like, is this fine familiar? Is this like, no, it's, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Persephone is fine familiar. It's new druid rules in 20.
Yeah, it's new druid rules.
So I use wild shape
Okay.
to have fine familiar. So
Sweet. Sorry. Yeah, I've written it down and then crossed it out like 5 times. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Because like now, wait,
Oh
now
my God.
now she's casting dancing lights, and now she has a sketchbook. But wait,
yeah.
okay. So, the brewery itself essentially doesn't. It is collapsing, unmaintained, and the few windows that were there appear either boarded up or inaccessible due to decay of the structure.
Okay. Well, there's not really a place for me to sneak in to do any perceptions.
I mean, we might as well just break in.
I mean, if you want to try to have a semblance of secrecy, the last time that we saw this gentleman, Lysander and I did tell him that we would help with his whole oil crisis thing, so we could just pretend we don't know that we know who he is. And we could just be like, hi, checking in, like if he's here. We don't have to be sus, and then we could be like,
I
hey.
think that's a good idea. But how would we know to find him here? If that's
Without
the
knowing
case, because
his
we had to
secret.
break into his secret room with the roses and everything.
Well, I mean, this is on a public street, so it could just be that we like couldn't find him, and so we were checking everywhere.
I don't think he would believe that. But he might.
I don't know. I mean, we could just bust in if you want to.
If we can't sneak in there, I think it's a good idea. Maybe we can gingerly open the door this time?
Yeah, I'll gingerly break open the door.
Yeah, he's not very good at gingerly doing anything.
I actually... I hate ginger as a personal rule. It's my least favorite.
Yeah.
It is quite spicy.
He's never been a fan.
You know what ginger is. Actually, I'm proficient in nature. I probably know what ginger is. Never mind.
You know exactly what ginger is.
I haven't eaten ginger before. There we go. Alright, well, what do we want to do?
I think Calx should break the door in. What do you think, Lyra?
Let's finish our first case. Let's do it. Let's catch the criminal.
Alright.
Okay. We're gonna bust in.
Go.
Yep.
We're gonna
Hold on,
bust in. Okay, what are we gonna do for light?
I still
mean,
have a torch, no?
Same torches as previously?
It is
It'll
a
have been. You'll have.
thunderstorm outside.
There's a
so-
thunderstorm
like,
outside.
same
You'll have to
torch
use another one.
distribution.
All right, one for
Hey,
Calx.
I have
One for
I can
Skyler.
hold a. Can I hold a torch? No problem. I
Yeah.
imagine if I had to start doing semantic spells, that would. Be a problem.
As long as you have one free hand for your focus, you're good.
Okay,
You know,
I
I'm gonna-
would, because I have the quarterstaff, but I can just put the quarterstaff on my back and hold a torch. So that's what I'll do.
Yeah, as long as you have one free hand. Well, you need your focus in one hand, but you can hold a quarterstaff in one hand. That's fine.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a torch.
You guys got torches.
Okay.
You guys don't need my
then
hooded
I
lantern.
probably don't need one, huh?
You don't want a torch?
I'll keep my torch though.
Okay. 3 torches is what we're going with.
Yeah.
As you bust in, you will hear voices. You mean, like, as Calx just opens the door, you will hear voices call out in surprise from beneath you.
I think we all just start sprinting.
Run!
Roll initiative. Wait, back, you devil. Roll a initiative. And set that combat music ablazing.
Ablazing.
I'll give them a surprise round though, because you just busted in. That's fine.
Which one should we do? I don't know.
Yo, Quin,
Yes.
do you
What's up?
have like 2 pets? You referred to one of them. You said Persephone and Agamemnon at one point.
Yes. I'm surprised you got the name right. There you go. Yes.
Bro, I wrote that
Yes,
shit
it
down.
does. Let's
Oh,
go.
you're already taking notes?
Yo,
It was sad when I kicked you out
So,
of the game.
so Agamemnon's nickname will also be Memi, so you'll hear that.
okay, I
occasionally.
like that.
Yes, for both.
Okay,
so yes, so that nobody else has really asked that. There's backstory implications with them, but they're what the rest of the characters know right now is that he's bonded to these two spirits, and they're his friends, and they've been with him for a long time.
That's really cool.
Thank you, sir.
Well, no one asked your opinion, Jake. So shut up.
Give it. Give it. Come on.
My God.
He's been so polite. Oh,
I know,
my
he's being
God.
so cool.
Session.
He's taking notes, and I have to be an asshole.
Bro, and I'm gonna be honest with you. While this has been happening too, I've been writing backstory. I've been.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no,
he's
I'm
a
sorry,
hero.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no,
He's a hero.
Hey, I'm a DM.
You're right.
Want to be a good player.
So you're not a hero, you're just a scoundrel, actually, as all DMs are.
No.
Okay, so
What's the
with
best
my
way?
initiative is rolled.
With
What's up,
my
Karleigh?
alert feat, with my alert feat, I would like to go after Calx.
Okay, switch with Skyler.
Switch me up, please.
You're gonna send me to the back?
I'm good.
You're not
I'm good
always
as
the
last.
best.
Does anybody else want to go last? I feel like I should be. Because I can.
I would
also
like to go
and do
first
everything,
so I can absorb the hatred. and violence.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yep.
Great, you are. Look at that.
Okay.
Oh wait, where did you?
All right. We are going. The first round. They are surprised. Calx, it's your turn.
I would like to. So first of all, I walk here 30 feet.
You see a collection of black-robed men. All of them are fumbling for different weapons. Some have short swords, some have daggers, some have sickles. A lot of them are wearing crossbows on their backs. They also all have black paint daubed on their face, especially underneath their eyes.
Okay. Lyra is coming after me, so
Sure am. Brother!
I will believe that Lyra will be able to make it in time and full dash over here.
Okay, Calx just fearlessly, sword, shield in one hand, torch in the other, just runs in, screaming his head off. Though no one can really hear it because it's muffled by his helmet, which traps in his face and beautiful locks of hair. Lyra, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What
cunning
liquid do you have
action
left?
dash. So I can cunning action dash, so that's 35 there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll finish up, I'll go behind there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. So we've not talked about this, but I would like to. Can I make a bonus action spell an action?
Yeah.
Great. I would like to green flame blade.
That's not a bonus action.
That's not a bonus action. That's an action.
Yeah, Karleigh, I think we're full talked about this. We've talked about this like 30 times.
Cut it out! Cut it out! Cut it out! Cut it out of the pie!
No, it isn't getting cut.
Cut it out!
No, you're allowed. I will allow you to take 2 bonus actions in one turn if you forego your action. That's fine.
Okay, great. I'm not doing that, as I've just learned. I'm going to green flame blade. So
Yes.
we don't have to worry about that.
Learned.
As
All right,
I've
so
just
roll the hit.
learned, I'm going to
Roll-
do that.
Roll the hit
You
with
have
advantage because you are flanking with Calxy lad, the lad named Calx.
Also get sneak attack.
Yes.
Yes, you do because you are flanking with a boy named Calx.
So you
Well-
deal 19 damage.
You deal 19 points of damage. Okay, so this guy, as he's fumbling for his short sword, and Calx, you literally like face him and kind of like shuffle around behind him. He's turning to face you, and always this is the plan. He doesn't even hear as Lyra runs up. Lyra, you grab the back, like the top of his cloak and hair, and just stab your rapier straight through his chest. He did not hear you coming.
Can I make a little catchphrase after that? I want to be like, I'm going to take the air out your lungs.
And he's like, what?
Lyra, I thought we were doing non-lethal damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, no!
I've been so confused lately.
The lantern falls to the
Can I
ground,
do
and
green flame blade as non-lethal?
I'll
Yeah.
say maybe. And
Maybe?
he
Okay.
is a dead man. And he falls to the ground and he dies.
Get back to back with me, Lyra. Please.
Do you want
okay,
to
I
use
don't
your
know if I
last
have any
15?
more.
You have 15 more feet of movement.
Can I stand on his body and be back to back with Calx?
Sure.
Great.
You smush his face
unless
into
you
the
want me to be
back.
anywhere else. Calx, you want me to be anywhere else?
No, that's the best place. Probably.
Great, I'm gonna stand on his
Alright.
body and be like, I'm sorry.
Skyler, it is your turn.
Hey, I'm gonna run
As you're saying sorry, you're mashing his face into the ground. Like,
His dead, bloody body.
he's still alive a little bit, but you kill him by stomping on his head.
Okay, I'm gonna get him one.
I'm gonna run up there, and then I can do like a leveled spell and a cantrip, right?
Yeah,
Bonus
as long
action.
as one's a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna do Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
Armor of Agathis is an action, I believe.
No, it is a bonus action.
Is it? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I
Man,
had to-
Nick, you're so bad at knowing the rules.
I'm so bad at knowing the new rules,
Because
especially.
I'm pretty sure it got updated.
Yeah, I think it got changed to a bonus action.
I believe it
yeah.
did.
It makes sense as a bonus. It really does.
No one asked Quinn.
Maybe just
Yeah,
okay,
Quinn.
thanks, Corey. And
Quinn, you're
Just-
okay.
Just completely random bouts of aggression all night long.
Oh my gosh.
It's not random if it's just a constant affair. Or...
You're right. It's not random. It's just constantly happening. Okay, who are you targeting?
This guy.
Okay, you take your rapier, send out that purple bolt of energy. This guy raises his hand to try and block it, and he does block it with his hand, but as the force scatters across his arm, it painfully sunders the armor and clothing. He's like, "Ah!" He curls over his hand. He is not looking good. That looked like that nearly took him out. That's all you got. Sable, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna be dashing so I can be closer. So 5, 30, 5, 10, 25, 30, and then let's go here. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just come over. Is this a broken beam? Oh, it's a table. Oh.
It's a table.
It's a table.
No.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just be up here by Skyler then.
Okay. Lysander, you have a movement. You may move. Or you may not move. Choice is yours.
Oh, you said Lysander. My God, I didn't register. I moved.
It's hard.
No, I'll just leave. Goodbye. No.
Farewell.
I can't move. Oh, the torch got stuck in the wall, Corey. Can you move?
Oh my God, you're
So I can't
such.
That silly torch.
Yeah.
I hope you know that does cost your movement action.
I moved there 3 feet. Oh, you're funny. Where? So that should be 30, I think. Or probably not, actually. I started in that square, right, Corey? Or this one?
Yeah. Or this one. You that's 30 feet.
That's what I thought. So that's 30 feet. Alright. What can my character do again?
I don't know. I'm not your character.
Golly gee. Okay.
Can you see this one?
I can see one of them, yes. I cannot see the others. I'm not past the point in the wall. Or I can't see into the room really. It's too far. Me sad.
Should have gotten closer.
Ori? I'll drive, dude. Texas ain't that far.
It's not that far. It's only 14 hours. I made it. Nick and I did it recently.
Well, yeah.
See me. Alright, I will cure wounds myself at full health just to stun on them, I guess. No,
Sounds good. You strike a pose
sound.
while you do it as well.
No, alright, I'll use a spell slot. I'm topped up. I will cast a Ray of Sickness against again. So the spirit of Memi will appear, crawling up around my shoulder, and he's gargantuan. He's a ginormous spider. So He will then raise up his 2 front legs and summon a green orb, and the orb will fire a ray towards the man.
And what does he have to do?
It's an attack from me.
Roll
So
to hit.
No special modifiers, right, on this guy?
No.
Positive or negative? Okay.
No.
Da-da-da-da. Please hit. Yes.
Okay, so what happens to him? He becomes stronger.
Takes
8 poison damage.
and has the poison condition until the end of my next turn.
Uh-oh. So, as this thing strikes him, he's like, retching a little bit. Ooh, that don't feel good to his bones, or his body, or his sinuses. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Their turn. These two, they both have dual, like one has dual daggers, one has dual sickles. They will turn back, one will turn back to the other guy, and he will say, "Get the chaplain!" This guy is going to turn and run. And he will have the wherewithal to shut the door behind him. And he can make it to there, and then to there. This guy, sick, is like, oh, I'm sick. He was planning on running into melee, but not anymore. Now he'll take out his crossbow, and he'll be like, oh, and he's gonna aim it. He's gonna aim it at probably Lysander. Be like, oh, and he will shoot his crossbow with disadvantage because he is poisoned. Either a natural 12 or a natural 17. A natural 12 turns into a 16 to hit.
Still hits.
It still hits with my heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
Eight points of damage as an arrow, as a bolt glances off your shoulder. This one will run to here. This one will run to here. They're gonna flank Calx, because Calx is ugly. Calx does a
Prudence would suggest the contrary.
22 hit you, Calx.
Yes.
What about a 14?
No.
What about a natural 20?
Yes.
What about a 25?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Calx instantly dies.
5, 7, 11. You take 20 points of damage. Wait, no, I'm sorry. You take 17 points of damage.
Nice.
As they begin to stab and hack at you with their daggers. You can't defend from both directions at once, and their blades find gaps in your armor and take chunks of flesh with them. It is now your turn, Calx.
Question. What did
Oh.
What did the guy say when he ran? Go get the high.
Go get the chaplain.
Go get the chaplain.
Okay, first off, I'll second wind. So I heal 11. So I'm not dying. That's good.
Yay! Yay, I'm not dying.
They hit me with
Yay for not
dual
dying.
wielding, right?
Yeah, they're dual. These are dual wielders. These are dual men. They're dual swordsmen.
Dual men.
Dual men.
Dual men.
They're dual men.
All right, I
There's dual of them.
will. I will
That's
How
not
do you-
like
how does it
attack
feel?
of opportunity. I'll walk
Okay.
over here. I will give Lyra an extra attack with my superiority die.
Does a natural 20 hit?
a natural
Stop
20 again?
it!
Really?
Yeah, he natty 20'd.
He natty 20'd?
He natty 20'd.
Not the natty 20.
10 damage.
Disgusting.
Are you gonna go down?
He stabs
No,
you
I'm
really bad as you run.
I'm really fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
That's what I
Tis
am.
just a flesh wound.
Tis
if it makes
just-
me feel better, I am just barely bloodied.
Yay! They celebrate. Okay, wait, is Lyra just, you're giving Lyra the attack?
Yeah.
Is that with sneak attack?
That is with
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Oh wait, that's enough. Yeah, you slice his throat. As he turns to look at Calx, you just
No,
draw
this is
your...
not lethal. If I could try, this is not lethal.
Oh sure, you hit him on the back of the head with the thing, and he goes unconscious.
Look, I did it. Not lethal.
Nice! You didn't kill somebody.
Yeah.
And then with the last of my movement, I will walk over here.
Okay.
I'll be like, all right, deal with this one, and then run after the one that got away.
Lyra, it's your turn.
Okay, I step over here and I will. I want a non-lethal green flame blade. I
Okay.
know he's not gonna work.
Roll the
I know
hit
he's not gonna work.
with
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah,
that'll non-lethal. Oh, I'm non-lethally green flame bladed. Actually, wait, he's already damaged. That kills him.
Does it
Actually,
actually?
he already had 10 points of damage on him. He dies.
Why is he
Bye-bye.
already injured?
Sorry.
Why does everything I touch die? And then I'm going to cunning action dash.
So
Okay.
you have 70 movement.
Oh,
There's
sheesh.
55 left.
Okay, there's 45, and I will open the door. So let me just get to the door.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
take my torch while you walk past.
Or you can grab the lantern from the ground.
Okay, I grab the lantern. That's
Wait, hang
45.
on. Wait.
Why are there two of me now?
There's only one of you.
She doubled herself.
Oh,
I only see one of you.
See, okay, great. So 45. That's. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so you have 25 left.
Yeah. Let me just get through the doorway, guys. Why can't I grab my character? I can't grab it.
It's hard.
No, I literally cannot grab my character.
Do you refresh?
I can move your character to where you need. Oh,
Just refreshing! Okay, great. That's so now 25 left. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
why? No, actually, you want to move there. Oh, there's a wall to that side.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for looking out for me. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna run after him and yell, "I'm following you!"
And he's like, oh, as you follow him. Skyler,
You
it is your
can't run
turn.
from the law.
There is one man here. He is a man.
What about this guy?
Unconscious, so you could murder him if you want.
yeah, murder! Let's go!
You can murder him cruelly and without remorse.
No, I'm going.
You want to murder him cruelly and without remorse?
No, I'm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll a murder roll, okay?
What is that?
So you do want to murder him cruelly and without remorse.
No.
So you want to hit that guy with your sword?
Yes, I do.
Roll the hit.
Okay, rolling.
Non-lethal?
Non-lethal. 17.
He unconscio.
He unconcho.
He unconscio, boy. He's like poison, and he starts to like vomit, like a little bit over himself, because he's out of the count. You still have movement. You can still move. You're a wood elf, right? So you still have 15 feet.
Yeah.
So you got 15 feet, and you have a
Okay.
bonus action.
I do, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to use Misty Step to follow. Do you
Only
think-
you can decide. Only. My throat.
Not leaving her alone, Lyra alone, is probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I'll use Misty Step to go 30 more feet.
30 more feet.
Go 30 more feet.
With a twirl and a flourish.
That doesn't really. do
Skyler would
much.
teleport 30 feet toward the door. All right. Sable, it is your turn.
Okay. Seeing Lyra run through the door, I'm just gonna dash to catch up with her. So, let me get my measuring stick.
My measuring
That is what you need.
That's it.
All right. Then it turns to Lysander.
I move. What do I see?
You see a field of dead men.
There's one unconscious one.
There's 2 unconscious ones.
There's two. Hey, that's better than before.
We're making progress.
We are. You're doing better.
I love how Calx had to remind you to not kill people.
Is that where you want to move to?
Everyone
That's
needs
it?
a friendly reminder.
Oh, I'm just looking over my spells again to see what I can do. Just making sure.
Remember, you can always take the fall on your own knife action.
Yep, I can do that. I'll look in and be like, "Where is Lyra?" As I turn the corner. Who responds?
He's following someone.
There you see Skyler and Sable running toward this door right here that Calx is also looking toward.
I feel like you might hear a faint yell of, "You can't run from the law!"
We'll dash and get to there.
Okay.
Actually,
Their turns. First, we'll resolve this. The 4 of you left in the entrance room will hear a kusung, and you will look down south and see a door get swung open.
No.
They will step to here. Okay.
Goody.
They all take crossbows and aim. Calx does a 4 hit. Right off the shield. Lysander does a 1 hit. right off Calx's shield.
It just arcs towards it.
Skyler
Yeah.
does a 16 hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, you take 12 points of damage as a bolt sticks into you. They will then close the door.
They love closing doors.
They love closing doors.
They love
This guy, seeing Lyra behind him, will continue to run. He will run up to this door. And he will go to open it. Hi! Boom, 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 boom. Hi! Let me in! In fear, he will turn to Lyra and he will shoot his crossbow at her. Because he can do something at least. He crits you.
Corey, throw that dice away.
No,
You
I'm
have
keeping this
uncanny
dice
dodge, right?
forever.
Is that the metal one that you
I
bought?
don't think I have uncanny
Yeah,
dodge yet.
here, it's this dice right here. Ooh. Right there.
The one that you
Yeah.
had lost?
No, I don't have
No, not
uncanny.
that one. That one's different.
I think I
You
get
take-
uncanny dodge the next level.
He dealt 3 points of damage. He dealt 3 points of damage plus 3 or plus 2 is 5. So you take 5 points of damage.
How are you gonna survive?
But he's still like, hey, boom, boom,
I'm bleeding.
Let me in, there's intruders. Calx, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith myself. Get plus 20 AC.
Plus 20 AC? Wow.
Sorry.
You've
I have
kind of
28.
fallen off, Nick. That's not a lot.
Yeah. I suck.
38 was yesterday's news on AC.
Yeah.
I'll run over, open it up,
Look,
and then
numbers.
my last 5
Okay,
moves.
roll a strength check. Nope, roll a strength check. Back up. Back
Is it
up,
free
mister.
action still to open it
Back
up?
up, mister.
Roll a strength check. They're barring the door.
Can I do athletics?
Oh, yeah, it's athletics versus theirs, and they have advantage because they're helping.
Ooh.
I
Doesn't
they
matter.
do, Corey.
Okay, so, yeah, they're like, you hear as you charge forward, Calx, you hear them go, they'll never get through this door while we're barring it. Boom. You easily bust the door open, and they're like, but I was holding it so hard, is what one of them says.
Would that have cost my action, actually?
No, you can open a door as part of the movement. It says that in the DMG.
Nice. I'm going to action surge and then use both charges to do a 15-foot cone of 1d10 damage. Dex
Okay.
saves -3.
Well, this is fun. So you straight bust the door open and then do like a cool battle stomp on the ground, and the earth itself ruptures and spikes into them. So they need to make 2 dex saves.
Yeah.
Left to right. First one rolls a 2. That's not going to save. Next one rolls a 9. Next one rolls a natural 20. Wow. Then the second one. So fail, succeed. 10 fails. Natural 20 succeeds. Wow. 10 fails. So 2 fails.
So this guy,
1 success, 1 fail, 1 success, 1 fail.
This guy would take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
This guy would take 7 points of damage, and this guy would take 9 points of damage.
Okay. They're all greatly rattled by the amount of damage you've just done to all of them. They're like, who is this bastard?
I'll step up close, and that's all.
Okay. Lyra, it is your turn.
Okay. What I want to do, I have this lantern, right?
Okay.
I want to open it up and blow it out.
Okay.
Set it down on the ground.
That's
and then I want to charge him.
Okay.
And out of the darkness, you just see green flames off my blade.
Unfortunately, you won't get an advantage on this because he knew where you were. But yeah,
That's
this
okay.
is pretty...
It's for theatrics.
He's definitely afraid. Actually, you know what? Roll me an intimidation check.
Ooh, intimidation.
Don't matter. I'm gonna let you know it don't matter. I got low on that.
It's okay. You can do
Well,
it.
try it. Give it a shot.
You never
do
know.
it.
Okay. Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Why would you not give it? That's enough. So you do get advantage because he's so frightened that he's like trying to fumble to reload his crossbow, and he's so scared. So you get advantage on this.
Corey,
Sneak
Corey,
attack?
your mic's cutting. Your mic cut out a bit there. I saw you saying Corey, and then I just.
I don't care.
Sneak attack or no?
Yeah, you have advantage. Hey, have you ever seen a dead man before?
She's racking him up, dude.
You stab into him, like you come out of the darkness, and he's like, oh, he's trying to reach for his dagger, but he's not fast enough. You push and you stab into his guts, and you push the rapier, and you like pin him up against the door, and he's like, and he dies against you.
Fantastic. What I would like to do, and I'm wondering if you will let me
like
do
the
this.
Punisher, dude.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. Would you let me, in the same turn, lay down ball bearings and cunning action dash away?
Ball bearings would be an action.
Okay.
So I
That's
would say
fine.
no.
Okay. Don't worry about it. You know what? I just thought, hey, you know what? Let's ask. So I'm gonna take his lantern off of him.
Okay.
It's now my lantern.
It's now your lantern.
It's now my
Wait,
lantern.
hang on.
Is it my lantern now?
This is your lantern now. There you go. I gotta bring it to the front.
Okay, great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, and then I'm gonna pick up the other lantern that I set down. I blew out. I'm gonna pick that lantern up. I'm
So
gonna
you can add
pocket
to,
that lantern.
yeah, add to your inventory 1 lantern.
Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around this corner. I should have enough movement because I'm gonna cunning action dash away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go around this corner. And then I'm gonna blow out this lantern and pocket it. And I'm gonna wait for those fuckers to come out the door with their lanterns, and then I'm gonna attack them in the dark.
Okay. Skyler, it's your turn.
I'm hoping it's big brain. It might not be. I might just be sitting in the dark for a really long time.
Yeah, just like
You don't never know.
It's just me.
Skyler, it's your turn.
Okay.
Is it a hooded lantern or a regular lantern?
No, these are regular lanterns. They are 10 feet bright, 10 feet dim, but they can be affixed to the belt, leaving your hands free.
I have 2 of those now. Great, thank you. I don't care.
You do not have any lantern oil, though. So you cannot light them. All right, Skyler, what do you got for me?
Okay.
I do have
Figuring that Sable will probably end up being able to help Lyra, I'm going to turn back and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast against one of these guys here.
Okay. Which one in particular? That one in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
12 does miss.
Okay.
You're trying not to hit Calx, the shot goes wide.
Okay. Now, you're gonna have to tell me if this is a little too crazy. I'm gonna use my movement to go back here because I saw there's a door.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to do is I want to yell as masculinely as I possibly can. Let me in, let me in, there's intruders, let me in.
Okay, roll deception.
Okay.
Let's go.
Are we here?
All right, you yell it. Let me in, there's intruders, let me in. Is what you yell.
Yeah.
We'll see what comes of it. Sable, it's your turn.
Okay. So seeing everything that's going on. Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
They're all 5 feet apart from each other.
Yeah. I have a plan. I just want to
Mm-hmm.
make sure it doesn't hit Calx.
It will.
But he'll be okay, I guess.
Take it.
Okay. All right. Okay. That was part of my plan. So we're on the same wavelength. So seeing Calx facing these 3 people, I'm gonna run over here. Wait, how far is it? Wait, hold on. What is the range on this?
It's like 120 feet. It's like a big boy. It's like a big boy. Whenever people cast that spell, they're like, wow, that's a big boy spell.
Holy cow, that's a big boy.
Yeah, it's only 60. But it's still fine. So yeah, I will just be like, I'm sorry, and I'm going to I'll take my paintbrush out, do a little shard of ice, and then smack it and send the ice knife towards the one in the middle. Yes.
Yep. Okay, so
I
roll
hope
the
this
hit.
hits. I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Wait,
be proud.
Did it go? Hello? Oh, sorry. Wait, what do I... Oh, at level... What level? 1? 2? What do I do?
Doesn't have to be 2 because it's a second level spell.
Because it's a what?
My God, that was an exit.
A second level spell? It's just asking me what I need to pick. So do I pick it at 2?
You just remove
Well, is it a first or a second level spell?
It's a first level spell.
It's a one that you can do if you want to upcast it to a second level. You do more damage.
No, that's okay. I think maybe I'll just do a first level spell. I think that seems just fine for me. Hiya! Wait, hello?
You need No, you have to roll the hit.
Oh. I thought that it automatically rolled for me. Does it not?
I don't know. I'm not your mom.
You
just roll
should be. You're supposed to know what's happening. Oh, see, you cursed me. Now I have a 10.
No, that'll hit.
That's
That'll hit.
Your mother never.
So roll a d10.
D10.
Roll a d10, and by d10 I mean they don't have enough health. They all die.
Oh.
No, it'd be a D10 and then a 2d6 damage to the ones surrounding.
Yeah,
you.
they don't have enough health. They all die.
But Ice Knife specifically, if they succeed, they don't take any damage.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Fail. Your save is 14. Fail. They die.
All right.
They're dead men.
I failed to
And they die.
roll 2d6 damage. I will take, I believe, half of that. Oh
There you
my
go.
god, well done.
Just one for you.
Whoa.
Just one.
The only
One
time you
little
want,
ice
the
shard.
only time you want snake eyes on damage dice.
Yeah, one little ice shard goes like pink and hits your helmet, and it's like.
And I'll just kind of like pull on my top hat a little bit, and then I'll use because I don't know what Lyra's plan is, so I would like to bonus action Misty Step to move. Wait, I still have movement. I haven't moved. I can still move. So
I don't think I'll Misty Step. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm just a baby, okay?
Move your body.
Don't yell at me. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't see anything. 30.
So Lyra, you will hear Sable wander out. She's got her hands out and she's like, Lyra, do you need help?
Sable, no, be quiet. Sable, shh, be quiet. Sable, be quiet.
The voices.
People are coming. Follow my voice. Come towards me.
Lysander, it's your turn.
Follow my voice.
Lysander, it's your turn.
Skyler, are there men beyond that door?
I don't know.
No, don't come through.
Actually, right now we're gonna exit initiative. Let's just do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, if we're exiting initiative, I'll turn back on the light.
After a couple of minutes, no one's coming, and you'll just you do not have lantern oil for your lantern, so you cannot turn on your lanterns.
I do actually. I do.
You have lantern oil?
I do. In my burglar's pack, I have a flask of oil.
So I will say with that you'll have 5 charges of lantern oil last an hour, so you now have 4 charges, okay?
Yeah.
And remember, you can put that on your belt so you can leave your hands free. And you can open the door if you desire. I'm not stopping you.
I would like to guidance myself and listen beyond the door to hear.
Oh, roll perception.
Okay, come towards me.
20.
You hear, I think that was one of ours. No, you don't hear anything. There's nothing beyond this door.
Okay, we gotta get the others. There was more people down here.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. I didn't hear anything, so just checking.
Corey, what's in this room that Calx is in?
So this appears to be, the room itself that you're in appears to be where workers used to keep tools and items and work clothes that they would then get ready to work with. The door below that is locked and it appears barricaded, actually.
All right. Calx will head back.
I will come through this door and say, you guys, there was a locked door this way that he was trying to get through. I think there's more to be discovered.
Actually, there's a locked door back here too. So, I guess there's 2 locked doors.
Do that. My pretties. Oh, I'm gonna use my free cast of Cure Wounds a day on Calx.
That's the sound he makes as he puts a spider directly onto your face, Calx.
Oh, does it have to be the spider?
Yes, it does. He has to cast it through a spider.
Persephone, I have to summon Persephone.
Alright, I'm going to close my eyes and pretend it's not a spider.
In order to heal you, Persephone crawls underneath your helmet and forcibly opens your eyes with her venom pal.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. No.
No, you get healed for a 12 health.
Oh my, that's a lot of healing.
That's more than 11
your
health.
wounds is 2d8 now. Let's go.
I think he went this way. And I'll follow after Lyra.
Can I
Yep.
check
Did you guys
this room?
catch-
Did we check this room yet?
Yeah, there's nothing in there. It
I
appears like broken office space. So there's a door there.
I would like to thieves' tool this door.
It is not locked. This one is not locked.
Is it
Wait, but
barricaded?
yes, it is.
and
He
I
couldn't get
also-
through.
No.
May I also listen beyond it? Just see if I hear anything, Corey.
Door's open already.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So I thought this was locked because he.
When
couldn't
he
get
got
through.
to it, it was.
Oh, so okay, so how I imagine this happening is I jiggle the hand up, yeah, it's locked, see? And then I open the door and I'm like, oh, it was locked, I promise, it was!
Before you see two men on the ground with 2 short swords each. And then on a little catwalk above these massive abandoned brewing barrels, you will see a line of men with crossbows aimed down at the door. Standing with a lantern held up is an individual who looks pretty similar to this. It's not like an actual shadow monster under the hood, but you cannot see under this big dark hood, and there are two glowing red eyes that peek out from beneath. His black robes and leathers are embroidered with this fine gold. It's like like his armor looks really expensive and wealthy. You don't see any weapons on him personally, but it is clear he is the one in charge. And as he looks down at you, he will nod, almost as in respect. You've done well.
Does he nod at anyone specifically, or just all of us?
He nods at everyone except Lyra.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I look at everyone.
You've done well to get this far, but you've no idea what you're stepping into. Turn back. This is your last chance.
We just want Darren, if that helps.
This cannot be done.
Oh, why not? Is he like in a different building? Did we pick the wrong building? So sorry.
You will get no answers.
Oh, man, I hate that.
Either you turn and leave, or you surrender yourself to fate.
Oh, I'm sorry. We just wanted to catch the guy who was stealing flowers. I don't know how we got into this situation. I mean, do we head back?
I mean, yeah, we really don't care about like your red eyes or whatever like culty things you're doing. We really just want Darren.
Can we get confirmation that there will be no more flower shop like robberies or anything like that?
You will get nothing but your lives.
Oh, that seems fair. That seems fair to me.
Hold on, I would say something in this moment. I just need to. I would look towards him. Maybe just be like, do you know of the Stegodyphus?
You will get no answers here. And you're running out of time to make your choice.
I mean, what do you say, guys? Do we fight?
We have a job to apprehend, and that's probably hiding you.
Yeah, I take out my rapier.
Alright.
I think we have to do what we're tasked to do.
I assume it comes down to initiative because they're watching us too.
Yeah, no, this is except for Lyra. Lyra dies. No.
My first action would definitely be to cast web like in the back, but again, I assume it comes.
No, this falls to initiative. So, anyone else want to say anything quickly? Well, he will say.
Wait, you said they had their crossbows at us?
Yeah.
So we do want to fight you. I just quickly, before you shoot off the crossbows, I just close the door so that the crossbows don't hit us.
That falls to initiative.
Damn, dude, come on! They close the doors all the time.
Yeah, well, they did it on their. Yeah, but they did it on their turn.
You crazy.
So as you make your move to fight, the hooded man will say, "Very well then. I look forward to playing the game with you." And he will raise his hand and he will make like a grasping motion, and as he does, shadow swirls around him and he vanishes.
Is he gone, or is he still in the room but invisible?
You'll get no answers here, dummy.
Oh my gosh.
Is he the Riddler?
Swap
Yes,
with
he
me,
is.
Lyra?
Wow, this dice, man. I've rolled like 6 natural 20s tonight. This dice.
Swap with me,
Nick,
Lyra?
you have your
No.
number.
Maybe if you were using a weighted dice, you fucking cheater. No.
I love my weighted dice. Lyra,
Nick, you have
you're
your
up
roll.
first.
No,
Lyra, you're
wait.
first.
Lyra, do you want to swap initiatives?
Oh,
Yes, and then can I swap with Skyler after that?
I don't think
Like-
it works like that.
No,
I think you can
so-
only
You can
swap-
only swap with one person once. You can swap with me, or I can swap with Skyler, but I imagine we want me to go last.
No, can't the alert swap other people?
No, you can only swap yourself with
Only
somebody.
yourself.
You can only
Oh.
swap yourself with somebody else, and you can only.
You could say no to the swap.
Otherwise, you could just rearrange the entire initiative of the team.
Calx, God, you're so far down. Why couldn't you roll better?
yeah, why can't you a bit of Calx?
God,
You swapping with
why couldn't
Calx?
you do that? Yeah, I'm swapping with Calx. He's my better. He wants to go first.
Eat my butt. Alright, Lysander, are you swapping with anyone?
No, I think we want me to go last. Does anybody else
Okay,
want to go last?
throw on that
Versus-
battle music.
Yep.
Battle music.
God!
Battle music.
Calx,
Battle
roll
music.
better!
These guys look
Cal-
like ninjas.
Ninjas.
What? Where would you get that assumption from? It is your turn, Calx. You are the first to go. You are the first to die.
So from their angle, can they hit the people in the back behind me?
Yeah.
Okay. To consume their action. Oh, walk past the door. I'll take the dodge action and I'll close the door behind me.
Oh.
Wow.
my God.
Okay.
Oh, what, brother?
Bro.
Okay. Calx is confident he can handle this. So
Just to take all the initial shots, you psychopath. Oh.
Yo.
the two men in front of you hold their ground. They don't move. From the catwalk above, you will hear someone say, "Looks like we got one eager to die." You will then see pinprick flashes of blue lights as it appears they loaded some special bolts into their crossbows. So, here we go.
I
No.
I
Natural
love strategy,
19.
honestly.
Oh
At
no.
disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. They all have disadvantage. Does a 18 hit?
Miss. I'm under the
Okay,
effects of
that's gonna
shield of
miss.
This was a really good idea, Nick.
Next guy is a natural 20 or a 22.
faith. Hits.
Okay, one hits at least. Next guy is a 4 or a 2. So one hits. These sparking blue, light blue crossbow bolts streak toward you. That is 10 plus. Okay, so you take 10 piercing damage, and then you take 5 cold damage.
Is there like a dexterity save or something?
Nope.
Okay.
This was designed to hurt you on the first turn, but they're like, we're out of special ice boats now and he's still standing, is what one of them says. The two up front will then, now that the shots have been fired, now it's their time. Now they will hack and slash. Disadvantage, and they don't have room to flank you. That definitely misses. Next attack. Definitely misses. Come on, I need my loaded. Wow, this dice is awesome. And
Vanish it,
1.
get rid of it.
20 and 1. And last attack. So Calx, shield up, is just like turtling in the corner, ding, ding, just blocking everything. They're like, he won't die, and they're trying to attack you, but he won't die. Man, he's much smarter than I am. Skyler, it's your turn.
I guess it's time to open the door. I'm gonna run ahead. Open
Yeah.
the door. And immediately, oh shit. Immediately jump into melee with these guys.
Mm-hmm. Who you want to attack?
The guy in front of me.
All right, roll the hit. Roll your dice. Roll the dice, and then I will determine if that hits. That's how dice work. That's how the
Yeah.
game works. Well,
No.
He
Nice.
turns back to the crossbows. Hit your shots! And then Skyler busts through the door. Non-lethal?
No, fuck it, we're killing them.
Yep, just slashes this guy 3 or 4 times, and he tumbles in a heap to the ground, bleeding out like a bitch. You bonus action or movement?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna move. I'm gonna move here so that I'm still like. Can I do that?
You would have to go. No,
she
you don't have
sneak
enough. You have to go around.
Past Calx?
That's a little tight. Yeah, 30.
35.
30. With 35, you can get to there. But.
Okay. That's fine. I'll do that.
Oh no, you can get to there. 35. You're right. You can get to there.
Okay. So,
All right.
what I do?
Skyler or Sable, it is your turn.
So these guys back here are the shooters, right?
You can't really see them very well because it's too dark. But hey, you can cast lights.
I can cast lights. Yes, I can. But
I just want to make sure you're aware of your ability.
That's an
However,
action, and I don't want to do that.
Instead, I
so-
would like to cast kill everybody instantly with my big gun. And I take out my big gun.
30. So I'm just going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see them better from here?
No, they're in darkness. You can't see them.
But they're holding a lantern. One of them's holding a lantern.
No,
There's a
that guy
lantern right
vanished.
there. The lantern's not there?
Oh, if you still see him there, he's gone. He's not there anymore. You might have to refresh.
I don't see him. I just see the lantern. So I can
Yeah,
see all of them.
lantern's still there.
What?
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Can you get rid of it and
Do
then
I need a refresh?
You might, because then I can see, then I know what I'm looking at.
Load roll 20 now.
Let me try refreshing it again.
No, there's no lantern. It's in darkness.
Okay, well, regardless, I don't really need to worry about it because I want to cast Fog Cloud, and I think I can do it in I can do it in a specific area. I don't have to see them, right?
Yep, you can cast Fog Cloud wherever you want.
Yay.
Just
So
obscure it.
I'm just gonna take my paintbrush and I'm just gonna paint like a little cloud symbol in the air, and I will cast Fog Cloud over here so it covers them.
Oh, I can't see nothing now, is what they say.
And then because I had to move up so far and I don't want to get shot if they do move, can I, if I hide behind this barrel with my last view, is it partial cover or will I be?
Yeah, I'll give you cover there. It's a big
Okay.
old barrel.
Okay, I'll just move there.
In fact, I probably should have put lighting stuff on the barrel, but whatever. Lyra, it's your turn. There's still one melee guy alive.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Yeah. And Lyra's pissed at her brother for doing that. Was this guy alive or dead?
Dead. You killed him.
Great. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And that should give me advantage, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Great. And for the first time, I think Calx knows that silence for Lyra means anger. Like true, actual anger. And she is just like silent at Calx, like just livid. And so
Calx doesn't notice because he's too busy fighting for his life.
I think he notices.
Also,
I think-
you know what, Nick? We should have rolled concentration on that Shield of Faith.
That's why I rolled the natural 20 Constitution save.
I see.
Oh, he's
well,
on it.
a
Not
dead
natural
man.
20.
You know what
So
You know what dead men do? Is they die.
Yeah,
Oh
can
my
I
God.
describe? So
They-
like
they
I
tell
like
no
stab
tales?
through him. I like stab through him, the body drops, and I hope Calx and I make eye contact, and it's just daggers from me. Like silent daggers.
Jiangi. She angy Calx. Do you want to move any more, Lyra?
Yeah, if I have the ability to, I would love to. So I just did 25. Then I would like to go. That's my whole movement action, so that's great. Can I hide? Can I bonus action hide, even though it's like just out in the open?
I would say no. You need some cover. You need some cover.
Yeah, but they're right there. They're just chilling in that fog cloud back there.
Wouldn't they have disadvantage anyway if they can't see? So like.
I mean, they wouldn't be able to shoot because they can't see.
Yeah, like your hiding is not gonna do much.
I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna end it.
Lysander, it's your turn.
We'll have one of the best turns in the history of Dungeons and Dragons. I will move forward. I will heal the tank. And then I will end my turn.
That might be one of the best ideas I've ever heard.
A legendary turn. Legendary.
Okay. The archers' turns. They are going to step out of the fog cloud. They can move to the left and right. All right. We gotta kill them before they kill us.
You skipped Calx.
You're right. Calx, it's your turn. They go, oh, never mind, and then they shuffle tentatively back into the fog cloud.
Sorry, we got
just a second.
Sorry. All right, you call him. Go on now.
I would like to. Let's see. I don't know. I think Calx would try throwing light over to here on the walkway.
Roll an athletics check.
Athletics check? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can't guidance myself. A 20.
Yep. You will take your torch and you will huck it, and you will get right up there. That's your action, though.
That's my action? Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. And you will, by the way, the torch does illuminate some stairs over here.
Okay, that's good.
Over here.
I'm gonna swap places with Lyra if I can, with bait and switch.
Okay.
And then I will purposefully give Lyra. So Lyra, get behind me. The movement will go. I swap over here, then I walk over here, and then I will give Lyra an extra 4 AC for this.
Okay, so Lyra, you get even angrier as Calx is continuing to shield you with his body. Their turns. We gotta kill them before. Oh, now we can go, lads. We gotta kill them before they kill us.
Now we can go.
All right, Calx. We'll get 2 shots. That one's gotta be weak in the armor. Does a 6 hit?
Nope.
What about a 20?
Just barely.
6 piercing damage.
Oh.
Skyler and Lyra are then getting the other 2. Skyler, does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
Lyra does a natural 20.
I will protection
well,
Lyra.
Yeah, what are the mods?
You're a protection? Okay.
Lyra.
5.
Are there add-ons to the natural 20?
Bling! It clangs off of Calx's shield, who is defending you.
5?
Us 12. It's like 12 to hit. That
no,
hits?
12 to hit, yeah, but what do I take damage-wise?
That 12 hits?
Yeah.
13.
You need some armor.
I know.
13 piercing damage.
Okay.
Ow!
Big
Says
out.
Skyler.
Big out.
Skyler goes, owie! And it's her turn now.
Yoinks! Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Yep, roll 2, hit.
No.
Miss!
Bad.
Whee! Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide under this barrel.
Sable.
Okay, hold on. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'll summon my lights. I would summon my...
All right, where do you want them? Here, I'll just give you 4 lights and you can put them down where you want.
Okay, thank you. Going over here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Going over here and over here. Wow, this room is really big.
It's a big room. This is where they worked all day.
Excuse me.
That's your action. Got a bonus action?
Nothing that I want to use. Because they can't see me from here, right? These can they see over the barrels, or am I safe?
You can see.
No, you're safe. They can't really see you.
Okay. No. Then
Can we see them past the barrels because they're above them?
Yeah, you can see them past the barrels. But if you're like right below the barrel, they can't really see you. All right, do you have a bonus action, Sue? Okay. Lyra.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Yup.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Let me just look something up real quick.
Brought the trucker out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Let me just look something up real quick.
Where's the powers?
Let me get into my trucker car.
I'm Marlboro.
Because that's what truckers drive their cars. Fuck, I just want to look at the range of a spell. Man.
Just need to know the range of a spell.
It's not even on here.
What spell?
What spell?
No, I got it now, guys. Don't worry about it. 120 feet. Great. Okay. I am going to guiding bolt this guy.
Okay. You're gonna guiding bolt this guy.
The guy in front of me? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the guy in front of you. Okay. All right, roll the hit.
Guy. Okay.
Roll the hit with your spell. Roll the hit with your spell. Your spell? Roll the hit with it.
Whoa.
Are you good, bruh? Oh, I had advantage on him. Sorry. So
14 hits.
Oh, great. So 18 radiant damage. 3. I don't know what that 3 is.
The 3 is the cry of a dead man. Remember, Quin, I see you measuring cubes. Cubes are measured on the side. So a 20-foot cube would be this. That is all.
Okay.
Dead men are dead, and they don't tell any dead man jokes. So Lyra,
I would like to now bonus action dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna
and
kind
you
of
may
like
move 70 feet.
I'm gonna kind of like shove Calx out of the way as I run.
That's fair. That's fair. That's valid.
That's what people do.
Okay, 70 feet.
It's actually here. I got you. You get to right there.
Thanks, man. Take me.
You're climbing up the stairs.
Yeah.
Lysander, it's your turn.
All right, is this a 20-foot cube?
That is a 20-foot cube. Yes.
Okay. All right. I will move. Sorry, I got there yet. I bring my force with me. 20 feet. I'll have one of the greatest turns in Dungeons and Dragons. I will heal my party member that is low.
Thank you.
Roll the heal. Roll the hit.
Together.
Yeah.
Roll the hit. 15 points of health into your bones. Skyler is sitting there like, my bones, and then you're like,
Yeah.
you just take Persephone.
I'm really quiet, so I just appear.
Yeah, and you just take Persephone and just start rubbing Persephone onto Skylar's face.
No.
And then Skylar, you're like, my
Persephone's
bones.
not there. So in the brief moment I activate the spell slot, he summons her, and then she spins you up with webs, and then you get healed.
She's like, my bones. Any bonus action?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, Calx, it is your turn. You got a javelin you can throw?
No, not really.
I guess I would like to go prone if I can. You allow that?
Sure. You're kind of behind the barrel.
Crouching
But
behind
always...
the barrel, but like take cover. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're so tall, you might have to go prone.
From my position, who do I think that the guys will attack?
Roll insight.
Natural 20.
As you are as they are watching all of their bolts be healed back, miss in general, and they're seeing people die as you guys are hurling eldritch blasts and guiding bolts, you see fear in their eyes. You think they might not attack anymore.
Oh, like they're giving up?
They may be.
I guess Calx will be like, you guys can still surrender, you know?
Roll intimidation.
Can I use
This constitutes your action. And no, you may not. There are no barrels here. Wait a minute. There are barrels.
Biggest barrel.
Oh, I got a 6.
They're like,
Oh my god.
They look as you try. As you try to get angrier. So that's your action.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Seeing that, I am going to protect our healer, maybe. Or should I protect Sable? No, I'll protect healer. And I'll bait and switch with Lysander.
Sable's okay. I'm just chilling over here by the
Sable's
barrel.
fine. Sable's like, I'm fine. That's what Sable says.
And then you gain.
Let's go. This will help.
You gain 5 AC.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
All right. These two, after tentatively loading their crossbows, will look at you again. They're seeing all their friends dead. You guys who they've struck with crossbows are being healed back to full. And they hear someone just tearing up the stairs trying to get to them. They see the bolts of magic, and they turn to each other. And one says to the other, "You know what must be done, brother. Death before dishonor." And the other one will look back and say, "I'm glad it's you, brother." And they will then raise their crossbows at each other and shoot each other.
Holy
What?
As they are not
just
dodging.
like, man, fuck that noise, and he's
As they are not dodging and they are aiming to kill, these two literally just shoot each other in the head and the heart and die. This guy, who we'll say was swayed by that intimidation, is like, "Fuck this!" He throws his crossbow and holds his hands up. And is like, "I'll give up! I'll give up!" All right.
The guys who were self-preserving.
Where's
I'll give
the
up!
Shadow Man?
You
Where's Shadow
win!
Boy?
You win!
Where's Red Eye
Alright.
Shadow Boy?
You mean
I thought he maybe just cast a shadow or surround him. He's actually gone.
If you ask him, the guy will confirm. Chaplain can move in all sorts of fancy ways. He's not here anymore. He's gone. You're not gonna catch him.
Where's Darren?
Darren, he's in the room over that way, and he will gesture this way.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, roll insight.
Thank you, sir. I'm assuming we're out of combat. I probably can't guidance myself, so I'll remove the guidance from this.
That's fine.
So, holy shit.
Yeah,
Is that a natural 20?
That's a natural 20.
Oh, it is.
Homie is very much trying to say, like, he's like, "I'm telling you the truth. I'm not dying for this. I will tell you what you want to know. He's up in that room. He's locked away in some kind of shrine. I don't know what's going on, but Chaplain said he needed him to finish whatever he's doing. I don't know what's happening, okay? But I'll tell you whatever I can. Just don't. I give up. You can take me to the stocks."
Okay, I tie him up with my rope.
Okay, he will
And I'll
willingly
walk him
allow you
down.
to tie him up. Yep.
Yeah, I'll walk
and,
him down the stairs.
Yep, actually, do you want to tie him up with your rope, or do you want to use some of those handcuffs you got?
Let's go!
I don't want to
Let's do it,
save
right?
my handcuffs.
We have
Okay.
4 handcuffs, right?
So, one
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll
One
use
last-
them,
Yeah, we have guns.
yeah. Handcuffs.
one last thing I'm gonna move you guys just to show you. The last thing I want you to see before we wrap it up for the night is this is the room over on the side here. And when you open the door,
How many doors?
the door opens into where appears to have used to be a storage for the finished product. And as you continue to step forward, coming into view of your light will be a Where are you people? How'd you get over there, Lyra?
I don't
The roses.
know.
That
Sitting-
can happen. So when you're moving character tokens, I've noticed that happening with both one in my part.
Yeah, I don't. So he's sitting in this bed of roses on his knees, just sullenly looking down over this little picturesque shrine that has a fading painting of a smiling woman on it. And he just sits there. And as we get to this point, we will end session here. I gotta go to sleep. Sleepy needs to go to me.
Right.
So.
Good.
We need the ending
Yeah.
outro.
Do the outro.
Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We were Vesta Umbra, and intros are even harder than outros.
You
What
messed up, but
Goodbye. Outros are so hard that he messes it up.
Every time. That's the joke.
Bye bye.